All right, we're live.
What's up,
everybody?
everybody?
I fucked it up. Now we're live.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Wings of Redemption. I'm bringing you back with episode 140. We're not promoting XCOM today. I don't have no... I had a witty rhyme there, but I'm off right now.
That's your whole rhyme? We're not promoting Ex Capone today?
Yeah.
You know what? If you thought that rhyme was lame, visit youtube.com or twitter.com/Murka Durkah. And you follow me,
and you can watch Taylor upload a video once a week that will be very low effort and snarky.
Hey,
rhyme
you know
is going to be something like...
Wait. Oh, never mind. I can't go there about the video uploads.
I will be so mean to you if you subscribe to me. I'll call you a whore and a cunt and a slut and everything right at the beginning of the video so we understand our relationship. Also, go to my video channel right now and see my girlfriend cooking in lingerie.
That I was going to drop. Let's listen to that first.
You can't jump back into a rhyme right now.
Yeah, I can.
It's been too long.
All right, wait. I'm the...
It's up at Harvard and MIT.
We missed it. Do it again.
Do it again.
PKA is witty on the PKA is witty on the MIC. They study us up at Harvard and MIT.
Oh, wow.
There it is.
That's
there
good.
it is. Subscribe to Woody.
Yeah, well, YOLO. Kyle, tell us about the YOLO boys.
Yes, please do.
Well, it would seem that this episode of Painkiller already is being brought to you tonight by, well, in part at least, by the YOLO boys. That's right, the YOLO boys. 3 of the greatest weathermen providing the best weather forecasts for the armed forces in Europe and Africa, it would seem.
Apparently.
Yes, that's the YOLO boys. You should be seeing them on your screen right now. As seen from left to right, we have YOLO Boy 1, YOLO Individual 2, and YOLO Boy 3. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the YOLO boys.
So these guys...
Cash, and we didn't care.
They don't have a business, they don't have a YouTube channel, but apparently 3 grown-ups stuck together and decided this is a good idea.
They got some goddamn weather reports or something. Oh.
So 3 grown men defending our country said, let's be the YOLO boys. And,
you know what they defend our country from is by informing the other troops that there are light drizzles in their area.
There's a high-pressure area over the Sudan right now.
The worst sponsor we have ever had, and perhaps the worst sponsor we ever will have.
I disagree.
YOLO boys.
I disagree. I completely love these guys.
I disagree because I'm not sure.
I'm trying. They have no company, they have no business, no channel, no nothing. They just want to hop on the show. They just are. They just are.
And they know being made fun of is part of it. I mean, I'm not afraid of being hunted down by these guys. What's the standard issue firearm for a fucking weatherman? Is it a radar? Are they going to get me with that? Give me keys for over 30 years? Is that what's going to happen?
YOLO boys now.
No,
What's that?
I'm the only person here that wants to meet the YOLO boys at this point.
No, you're not the only. No, they're awesome. Like I am. Yeah.
Thank you, YOLO boys, for sponsoring.
Thank you, YOLO boys. Yeah.
YOLO boys, I'm not getting any of your money. This is essentially slave labor. Send me some.
That's right, YOLO boys. If you'd like to, sort of as a gratuity on top, sort of a tip, you could include some money for Taylor.
Twitter.com/Murka Durkah.
Yeah, because you can send money that way.
My tagline is, it's better than lefties. And so just do that.
Is that your tagline about your branding? It's like, well, at least it's not lefties.
Yeah, I mean that's shooting for the sky. Better than yours.
We have 2 more sponsors.
That's right. We're getting them all out in the start this time. Let's go. What's our second sponsor, Woody?
Official CJB Games. And so, according to my agent, they are really cool, which is kind of neat. They do speed art, they do Minecraft, Slender, SCP, and others. So
that's just amazing.
I actually watched one of their speed art things, and I'll tell you, their artistic work is about 1,000 times better than Tech Tuesday. So that's a thing. Yeah.
Nice.
I also know for a fact that literally 0% of them are pedophiles. None.
None of them are sexual offenders.
Not a single one is a sex offender or a pedophile. So go
you can't say that about Tech Tuesday.
I don't know if I can.
But yeah, actually, and I forget who I was talking to. I think it was Lozon, actually, who's addicted to speed art videos now. He just watches them, like, happen. There was one done for Try Hard Ninja by someone, I forget who. But anyway, speed art videos are awesome, so check those out. He did, like, and it's not just computer, there's, like, chalk art and stuff anyway.
Oh, really? Oh, so it's like actual art.
Yeah. Like, I think I saw a pencil drawing or something like that. Anyway, check them out. There'll be a link in the description, and then throughout the show, we'll change the picture. I don't even know where it is. Normally, I have 3 monitors, like, when I'm at home. So I can, like, I've got, like, a command station going on.
Sort of like the Matrix.
But here I just have one. And, like...
Makes life very complicated.
Yeah,
First world problems, huh?
It's hard to run the show and do the show all on one monitor. So every so often I'm going to screw it up and, like, look at it.
I remember when I used to do YouTube videos that way. It sucked.
Yeah.
One monitor, not good enough for Woody's Gamertag.
No.
You know who is good enough for Woody's Gamertag? Team Zero Epiphany.
You're damn right they are.
That's
You're
right.
Damn right they are.
They have a diverse gaming comedy channel that focuses on a variety of content.
Exactly.
Check them out at Team Zero Epiphany, spelled EPIPHANY. Check out their banner sometime on the background here.
Not a single one has been convicted of rape. They're all
None of them. Not one. No
Tried, not convicted.
No convictions.
No convictions.
None
None whatsoever.
Acquitted.
And none of them have even been acquitted. Not even convicted. Nothing. They're high quality individuals. Check out Team O Epiphany.
Yes.
You know, in all seriousness, I've been getting positive feedback about the people that advertise on PKA. And I have this theory that the people who advertise on PKA are serious enough about what they do to take their channel pretty seriously. Like,
you know what? I totally agree. Check out youtube.com/xcapone and twitter.com.
He also takes his YouTube
I'm
channel
more
seriously.
serious than a heart attack.
He's
Than your dad's
completely
heart attack.
serious. He doesn't pay for ads, but he gets them anyway.
Yo, see, that's what I'm going to do. It's going to happen.
All right.
And then who was the next one?
That's it. There's 3. The YOLO Boys, Official CJB Games, and Team Zero Epiphany.
Those guys.
Who's Five Pan?
Links in the
What's heard that
description.
YOLO Boys forecasted the downfall of the Egyptian president in Africa.
5fan is the YOLO Boys.
Oh, that's one of them. All
Yes,
right.
that's one of
That's
the
the
YOLO
leader
Boys.
of the YOLO
Them
Boys.
Yeah. 5fan, he might just be the YOLO Boys gang leader. Like, I bet he's
No,
got
he's
signs.
YOLO man.
How do you do YOLO? Like, Yo B?
No, continue to try. I'm enjoying it.
Do you have to do that move too? You got to cross them, like when you throw it. It's like, what's up? Bam.
What's up, YOLO Boys? Grr.
Woody, give me the blood sign. Give me that blood sign.
No gang.
Let's not go flashing the blood sign on the PKA. Yeah, I don't think they like that.
Joker, you promised no gang signs this episode.
Murka Durkah is clearly a crypt in red.
No, it's a blood in red.
Oh,
It's
right.
blood in red.
What am I thinking? I should know that.
Easy mistake.
Yeah, and they won't mind. They'll have
Yeah.
nothing wrong.
They're very forgiving people.
I have Joe's dog with me. Do you want to see him?
Yes, see Joe's dog. It better be a small one.
No, I don't know. Is my lighting too bad to capture this
No,
dog?
your lighting's fine.
Looks like a just.
Is that the coach?
Wow,
or like
Joe's dog looks like a backpack.
Brewski,
A
look
lot
up.
like a black pack.
No,
Oh.
see, that's an illusion, Lefty. The backpack is in the background.
Am I
The
getting
dog's
here?
actually in the foreground. It's right there.
Am I getting the dog? I can't see
The
my
dog-
monitor.
Yeah, you're getting the dog. It just
Where
it looks
that
like
dog
it
is.
just looks kind of like a black
We
man.
can't see any of the dog.
Damn
Yes,
it.
none
No
of the
definition
Wait,
at all.
Wings, what kind of dog do you have? You have a Maltese, right?
I have a peekapoo, I have a red-nosed pit, and I have a yellow Labrador.
The peekapoo is the vagina of the dogs.
Hey, how about you go fuck yourself? Because back at home, I have a Bichon Frise.
That's
And
Oh my gosh, that is a terrible dog. You could fuck yourself.
yeah.
they're
that is-
I do every night before I go to bed. But I also really like it. And Kyle, next time we meet up together, you can fight me over it. Maybe you'll win this time. Always a dream. But, this is a good dog. He's very friendly. Comforting. I
You
enjoy
have a
him.
tiny old woman's dog.
Except, this is the thing about, his name is Tobo, and he was supposed to stop growing at 12 pounds. We went to the doctor, and he was 28 pounds. That's
You
like
have
if
an
you went to the
obese
doctor,
old woman's dog.
No, not obese, he's just big. That's like if you went
He's
to the
big
doctor
boned.
at the age of 6, and they were like, alright, your son is 9'1", let's see how he continues to grow. And then You
Well,
come
Murka,
back to 12 and you're 16.
I'm about 6 foot, and I'm supposed to be about 200 pounds. I'm at like
Wait, I have a
440.
light.
You have a light?
I'm just ruining the show.
Brung ginger for you, man. Brung ginger
I mean,
for
you're
you.
making fun of me, Kyle. Look at that little...
Oh, there he is.
Honestly,
see
that
him
dog
now?
is really...
Yeah, alright, now we can get... That's a real... Yeah, there he is.
He's having no part of that. He's just like, all right, that's enough.
All right,
He's
well,
not up for this.
Kyle, are you going to tell me that the dog that Wings has right now isn't adorable?
Heads up.
I love that kind of dog.
Look at the light.
That dog looks filthy.
The one on
It's
mine?
filthy, but it's
No,
like...
No,
Look
Wings
at him.
dog.
Look how awesome this dog is.
Was he a boxer?
Joe, what kind of dog do you have? He's wearing his Astros. I'm taking a
Tell
shot.
Joe to come over here and stop being a dick. Tell him I'll fight him.
Look,
next
look
time.
how sweet Ginger is, Kyle. Look at her.
Oh.
That dog looks really
No.
dirty, I'm gonna be honest.
She's
No,
not
it's
dirty.
just
She's
a brown and
she's
white
red-headed.
dog.
She's
It's a brown and
ginger.
white dog.
I feel like if you wash that dog, it'd be white.
He's
No,
a
it
bulldog.
wouldn't.
Oh, he's a bulldog. Okay.
Wings, what kind of dog is that?
This is a peekaboo. It's a peekaboo.
Oh, man, you're not making our case any better with names like that. This is a pussy lick. This is just a period.
Ginger's my 3-round burst barker.
So you know how Wings has like an M16 near him at all times?
Yeah.
And if you go, or it's probably an AR-15, but anyway, or an M4 variant. I don't know. You gun people, just shut the fuck up. Gun people exist on the internet to find like tiny imperceptible flaws. Like it's not called a striker; it's called a striking pin in this particular model or whatever. But anyway, Joe has melee weapons everywhere. They're just like it's like Kyle's house and rifles. Like I
Hey,
I'd
Woody,
still
you
rather have
play
my
God of
AR-15
War?
versus his
Does
melee
anybody
weapon.
here play God of War?
mm-mm.
No.
Ah, gee, god damn it! This whole setup where I have those swords is just ruined. it's just ruined.
Hold on.
I mean,
I'll get back.
That's pretty cool. I mean,
Swords.
I've seen the game. I'm familiar with it, but I was never played
got
it.
the
and
change
never
with
into
it?
I bought it because my girlfriend is super into the game, and I was like, oh, this is a cool surprise gift. So got it, and now I've been playing with swords for a while, so it's fun.
Do you have sword fight with? Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Alright, Ginger, cool down.
So-
A funny story is I got really drunk one night when I was watching Boardwalk Empire.
Good show.
And has anybody... All right, Woody, god damn it.
I swear,
Before I
dude.
even say something.
I didn't even grab all of them. I just grabbed a random handful of like melee weapons that he has. And there's melee weapons and zombie preparedness guides all over this home. It's
We're talking about weapons. Wings, do you recognize this? Because you always seem to recognize things of no relevance.
It's a brass paperweight.
Are you retarded, man? This is World War I.
It's called a it's a trench knife.
It's a trench knife, and then you can...
But that's not a World War I
Whip it
trench
up.
knife because they didn't.
Yes, it is. 1918. I bought it off a Chinese website. I know it's real. So there-
It says it was made in 1918. Yeah.
No, but I got really drunk one night when I was watching a Boardwalk Empire, and I watched a knife fight, and apparently I thought it was really cool, and the last aspect of Sober Taylor was like, that'd be crazy if we ordered a switchblade off the internet. And then I fell asleep and woke up the next morning to my email saying that I had, in fact, ordered a switchblade off the internet.
where did
so,
Kyle go?
I don't know.
He just pieced out. Taylor, was it that episode? God, what knife fight?
Don't spoil it for people. You really?
Was it the episode with Jimmy when he was
Yes.
talking about the Skull Crusher?
Yes,
Can you
yes.
explain it?
was.
Okay.
That's what this is, right here. The Skull Crusher, right here. You see this little nub?
No, that's just
That sounds
You just
terrible.
slam him down
yeah.
and then
That's,
stab him.
How much was that?
Oh my god, I bought it from a Chinese website, so it was like $11.
You paid 11. That is not an authentic trench knife. You paid $11 for it.
No shit, man. Like, I don't give a fuck.
I mean,
But
first
if I
off, they
brought
didn't come in
this-
switchblade.
If I brought this to a bar and you didn't have a gun, and I was able to punch you and then
You
be
would have
like,
an illegal
"Oh, no,
weapon."
I can also stab you. And then for anyone who's going to comment and be like, oh, switchblades are illegal. Yeah, I know. I checked the legal statutes, and it's legal in my state, so fuck you. All that shit.
You know, you can have this. I'll take this 870 every day over your little knife.
I've got a fake Walther P22.
Hey, Wings, I actually got a...
See, this has actual real bullets.
No, I know, Wings, but Wings, I got a really nice shotgun for my birthday. I got a Benelli 12 gauge, and it looks really cool.
You got a Benelli?
A Benelli, yeah.
I don't think you guys respected this. Joe's melee weapon collection is as badass as it really is.
No, that's a is that a sharpened machete? Are all those things sharpened or what?
This one's clearly sharpened. The other one, it seemed like it had been used on something. It's a little bit gritty, and there's nicks in it.
It was used on a human.
It's quite possible.
Does Joe drink a lot, or
Joe
use any
never
kind
drinks.
of psychedelic
No,
drugs?
Joe has never drank before.
No,
Okay.
Joe, not only has he never had a drop of alcohol, he doesn't do any drugs, and he doesn't do, like, ibuprofen or aspirin in most
How do you live life?
Especially as a professional fighter. His job is getting punched in the face, or trying not to get punched.
Well,
in the
no,
face.
it's punching people in the face.
Right, but he still gets punched in the
Because
face.
he's a hard ass.
Yeah.
And if there's, and you want to talk to me with shit Joe Lozon, I'm across the internet, like 10 states away. So I just honestly want to get him on here, because I haven't talked to him in like a year and a half.
You don't talk shit, son. I fight dirty.
He's on Cove right now.
He's probably mad as shit.
The new Call of Duty map.
Oh, the zombie map?
No,
not
that's
Buried.
called Buried. Have you played Buried much?
I played it for like 2 minutes last night.
Dude, so
because I play with a team when I'm playing a new map.
when I first played Buried, I thought, oh my gosh, this is the most awesome map ever in the history of awesome maps. I'm enjoying it. I bet you it will bring Murka back to the zombies fold. And then after a while I realized that the most successful tactic is to put a team in the hallway by Juggernaut. And it makes for some pretty bad videos. Like, normally it's bad to stand in a corner, right? But there's a paralyzer weapon that makes them all sort of stay still. And you use this hallway as like a cattle chute type thing. Like, if that analogy works for you. And, like I pretty much just fired ineffective AR-94 ammo constantly down there. Scored a whole lot of points, and then eventually this paralyzer thing would vaporize them.
I mean, like, it's the same story as Dare Rise. Do you remember Dare Rise?
Not like you do. That was a World of War map, right?
Yes, it was also brought back for Black Ops.
Mm-hmm.
But what you could do is go up into that catwalk and go into the back area and just have everyone stand there with machine guns and just fire down the lane. And even if you had shitty guns, you could hold out for like 8 rounds because you would just have one person run up and be like, oh, max ammo, run up and get it, run back immediately, and then just keep going. And so they'll fix that, hopefully, because that's a really boring tactic to use.
In Buried, they have, so you can, like, get chalk, and then on the wall, you know how there's, like, guns on the wall? Well, you just draw what you want. So you'll draw, in our case, we did an AR-94, or an AN-94. Gun people are going to come after me again.
That's the AK-47 looking thing, right?
Yeah, sure.
But it's not an AK-47, Taylor.
That's the Abacon, Taylor. Come on now.
So anyway, the AN-94, we just painted it on the wall. And then, like, you know, anytime you get, like, a little bit of a breathing room, you could just, like, for 600 points, get more ammo. And you went forever.
Wow. I haven't gotten to that point on that map yet.
Well, get on my level.
I'm still waiting to play Mob of the Dead.
We went to Twitter.
I know that you don't like zombies, Wings, and if you also like zombies or don't like them like Wings, visit twitter.com/Murka.
He will impress you with the first 6 rounds of zombies 3 times over.
I'm better than your parents. But that's only
at what, like at video games?
That totally silenced me. I'm better than your parents. Like, in life, or, like, just...
Yeah.
You're better human?
I'm better than your 5-year-old child. I'm
just
faster,
overall,
stronger, better
I'm
than
better in life. I could take him in a duking it out match as long as you're not like the Rock's kid or something. Like that's how it's going to be. And what the fuck is up with Kyle being gone?
I don't know. His internet is terrible, so it could be that.
Oh my god, he's using that as an excuse.
We had like 2 hours of like perfect, pristine internet from him, and then as soon as the show starts.
We lost
It's
him.
because he's Mayhaps he may be imbibing illicit substances at this juncture.
I am texting him. And for you guys that don't know, we had a whole plan for Kyle to do this show with this camera on, and you're missing it.
I am texting Kyle.
Yeah. You know what he said it was? He said it was not enough likes on the stream on the last VOD upload of PKA. He said not enough.
He said if we don't get 10,000 likes, screw it.
Durkah gets 40,000 followers, I'm not setting foot on PKA.
Why do you want Twitter followers?
Yeah, I'm just being a cunt.
But no, I mean you're being silly. But you actually do want Twitter followers. I have like 250,000 Twitter followers. Not yet, like 243.
Oh.
But like so far, nothing has changed about
do you have that
my
many,
world.
Really?
It's something like that.
I mean, I did take notice when you unfollowed everyone, and then just followed
T-Mart's mom,
Mrs. T-Mart or Ms. T-Mart.
Yeah, Ms. T-Mart. She's I actually go on.
Oh, continue. Go ahead.
I actually follow Harley at the moment because we're DMing and he's a future PKA guest. But
you have to follow to DM?
Yes, you do. That's why I'm following
know
it. Yeah. So, but someday I'll drop Harley because I only want to follow the best on Twitter, and that's T-Mart's mom. No one else. I'd searched high and low, and there's your answer.
Have you ever met her in real life?
No, I've spoken to her, but I haven't met her.
Well, then I am the authority on this conversation.
Oh.
First, 2 years ago, when I was driving from St. Louis up to near Chicago, Champaign area, where T-Mart lived a couple years ago, I went into his house, and his mom immediately was like the most friendly, nice person, like, "Oh, Taylor, it's so nice to meet you. Trevor's told me a lot about you. Just go down with Trevor. I'm going to make us some dinner." And I was not comfortable with that. I was like, I thought we were just going to like show up and leave, and then come back upstairs. She's got like a big fucking loaf of garlic bread and pasta made for us, and then she treated us like kings. And you know what? Trevor doesn't appreciate it, because my mom doesn't do stuff like that too often.
I will tell you this, Trevor does appreciate his mom and thinks very highly of her.
I do too. Trevor, if you're out there, you got a cool mom.
There you go.
And I like your garlic bread, even though I can, I think it might have been store-bought.
Throw it down.
But that's a good kind, man. That store-bought garlic bread is...
Yeah, that's my
delicious.
favorite brand.
Yeah.
I like the Texas toast. Like the
Texas toast is good,
Oh,
yeah.
my wife does that.
those
Yeah.
are great.
And you put it in the oven, and it has like cheese on it that melts in. And
Yes. It's just as good as anything someone can make homemade. It's fantastic.
oh, the power went out in Kyle's house.
Ooh.
Oh my god. So he doesn't have like 10 backup generators?
Apparently not.
Oh no, is he at home right now or is he away?
Did he say he was at his girlfriend's house?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, I think he did. He's away right now.
So hopefully
does
he'll
she-
rejoin us.
So she lives in Georgia too?
Yes, she lives near him. They went to high school together.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm texting Kyle. Would you just...
I know it's hard for people over 40 to text and talk at the same time.
Oh my gosh. I thought that like speed texting was exclusively the domain of teenage girls, but it seems like a lot of people can like just text at ridiculous rates. Can you?
I've had multiple people compliment my thumb speed, so I know that it
I text with one finger. I just go
two
one.
fingers in and then a little bit of thumb speed on top. That works.
I have to use my middle finger because none of the other ones are like thin enough to press the keys.
Wait, are we still talking about texting, or...
I'm like, I do this number, and like, I go to a text message, and like, be like,
So we're not talking about that.
Okay.
All right.
It's
Because
totally... Running this show on one monitor is damn near impossible. I have like bookmarks for like new topics and stuff for when things get slow. And
you need some topics? Hit me up, player.
Bring it, baby! Where are you? Give me my
What
hand!
about that fucking cop shooting
We
the
haven't- we
goddamn
haven't-
dog?
Woody
Oh.
hasn't officially started the topic this whole time, and we're doing fine.
Yeah. So all the people
Please.
bitching on the Painkiller already subreddit about Woody.
Oh my god.
Changing topic.
Dude, the Painkiller already subreddit. Like a month ago, I loved it. Now,
the Rage Squad Killer subreddit.
The Rage Squad Killer subreddit. All those fucknards do is rip on me 24/7. They're just like, oh, we love this. Lefty's so funny. Kyle's so great.
Wait, no, they don't. Wait, did you just call them fucknards?
Yes, I did. Dude, they just rip on me 24/7. All they do is give me shit. Like everything I've ever done, perceived to be wrong. Thanks, Joe.
Joe, get on screen.
He's in a lobby playing Black Ops.
Jesus.
He just offered to get me a water, and it was my... Oh, he got himself a soda. I was going to say it was my assumption he got himself a drink, too, but I didn't see it. Anyway, yeah, the Rage Squad Killer subreddit seems to exist just to complain about me. As far as I can tell. They complain about me, and they support Wings.
Well, that's noble. Good for them.
Yeah,
every time I go to that subreddit, it's just like... basically visual masturbation, which I guess most masturbation is visual in a way. But just go in there and they're like, oh, we want more Murka. We want more Murka. And I'm like, oh.
You know where you can get more Murka? Twitter.com/MurkaDurkah.
Nicely played.
Yeah, they did that. And
dude, so Wings will not upload a video for a week, and they start a campaign to like and favorite and leave positive comments. I stay up till 5 fucking a.m. processing this video, adding noise gates and this and that. And all I get is hate.
No, but
Rage
according
Squad
to
Killers,
Lefty,
shout out to you.
According to Lefty, you're just a Jew, so nobody likes you. Which I watched Schindler's List today, and that
I'm not
made
even
me
Jewish.
Mad. No, I know you're not Jewish. You say that just to discredit anything, any subsequent things. I'm not even Jewish.
Oh, dude, it was going to be the next topic of conversation on Rage Squad Killers subreddit. Did you know Woody was a Jew?
Jewish? Or is it just a red herring thrown away from his true Nazi heritage?
Yeah, those bastards.
I'm setting up more things that are negative than I mean to.
All they want to do is hate on me.
What is that right now? Can you hold that up?
This is a practice katana, I guess. Let me put myself on the main screen.
Is that metal? I can't see.
No, it's not. This way, if it was metal, then you couldn't go at each other full force as you're testing. But these are some sort of
wood.
Hard plastic. They sounded like wood. I'll grant you that, but I don't think they are. And I guess it's so that he and his friends can whack each other with katanas.
You know, professional fighters have very gay pastimes.
Dude, I haven't even gotten into the gay stuff. Hold on, we're back.
He's gonna grab a lot.
All right, next topic on the Rage Squad Killers subreddit is campaign to get Woody to do a katana fight with Joe Lozon. That video
also,
will go crazy.
Rage Squad Killers subreddit. Tell Lefty to stop talking about Jews in the way that he does, because I think it's important.
We have a Nerf axe and Thor's hammer. I wish I had better lighting for you here. But
what is that made of? Is that just foam or?
If you ever wondered what these UFC fighters spend their money on, it's apparently Nerf axes and Thor's hammer, and something just shot out of
I didn't know that was going to happen.
He got excited that Woody was holding
those things. I would buy those things with that kind of money.
Yeah,
I would buy
these things are awesome.
I would spend my weekends fighting people in the middle of parks.
I think I'm going to need some alcohol for this episode.
Uh-oh. Take it easy, Wings.
All right, well, Wings.
Put some soda in it this
I've
time.
only been drinking for 5 hours now. So try and catch up, take 2 shots, and we should be on the same level.
Wings, don't take 2 shots.
God, Lefty, you're such a fucking parent. Stop being a bitch.
No, I'm just looking out for Wings because he can't handle his alcohol. I was the one for the whole time we were getting ready for the show. The drunk show.
You are 24 years old, right, Lefty?
No, I'm 25.
You're 25? All right.
Yeah.
Well, then how about you let the fucking 27-year-old allow himself to drink as much as he wants and stop being a little bitch telling him how much he can and can't drink?
You are not acting like his friend right now.
Wings' friend?
Yeah.
No. Wings said, I'm going to need some drinking for this PKA episode. And then I said Wings should be able to drink as much as he wants.
But here,
I'm trying to be the voice of reason.
I'm going to
Wings...
do my impression of Wings 2 hours in.
What? That's going to be me anyway, because I was 30 minutes in, I'm ready to go to bed.
Oh, come on, Wings. Just take a pull. You know what? You take a pull, just a small pull, I'll finish the rest of this beer real quick.
Step it up, Wings.
No.
Wings, if you're going to drink, go make yourself a mixed drink. Don't drink straight when that's
I'm not about to drink vodka that's been sitting on my bedroom floor for a week.
Just let people
you have it right there?
Yeah.
I don't see
All
why.
right, wait. Take a poll, and I'll finish the rest of this. And it's going to be way more alcohol for me than you. Just do it. Just fucking do it.
I'll pass. It's hot as piss.
Oh my god.
All right, I have another deal. Taylor, you just drink it.
See, he doesn't even need it. He just wanted an excuse to kill the glass.
I gave him one. I could
Yeah,
see
there
where
you
we were
go.
headed there. That's what he needed.
Murka's like that guy from the Man Show when it first started, who could just chug beers,
The old
Yeah.
I can't do that.
and then he died.
You just open your throat and then just...
You know, I've
also-
heard that.
Yeah, a lot of girls know how to do that too, Taylor.
What?
A lot of girls know how to do that too. They just open.
I
their
was
dude.
throat.
saying-
All
I
about
just
the
said I
beer
can't
drinking
really
the Man Show.
Okay.
Taylor, I was telling someone how you get women this recently. I forget. We were talking about you on this trip, and I think I quoted you when I said like, yeah, if you ask out 30 girls and one says yes, you're not 1 in 29. You're a winner.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a numbers game. And Kyle said the same thing last time on the podcast. He said it's a numbers game. Both he and I play a numbers game. Maybe his percentage is a bit higher than mine. And by that I mean probably an order of magnitude, because he's famous.
It almost doesn't matter. You can just make up for that by asking 10 women
No.
for every one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and you know what's weird? Is here's a strategy for all you youngins out there, is if you see an attractive woman and her unattractive friend standing around her, and you see the attractive girl getting hit on over and over, when you walk up to them, pay no attention at all to the attractive girl. Talk to the least attractive person in the group and flirt with her. That's going to make the attractive one very self-conscious, and then you leave for a little bit, come back, and she's going to be trying to prove herself to you to show that she's more valuable than her friend who's less attractive.
That seems like a lot of variables that could go wrong.
It's
Yeah,
also
it seems
just...
like that doesn't seem like the
It's-
foundation
it
of a
works.
good
What do you think?
relationship.
Girls, they analyze that stuff. They start thinking, why is he talking to this girl? Why is he not talking to me? I'm clearly the most attractive of this group, or am I? Am I not as attractive as I thought I was? And as long as no guys are hitting on her while you're doing that, you're in the clear.
Mhm.
And then you
And
start-
worst case scenario, you get a nice slump buster. That's all.
No, I don't go for the hogs.
No, what you don't know, Taylor doesn't have slumps. Taylor, he doesn't.
It's not hard. You just got to be.
It sounds like a joke, right? It sounds like I'm pumping. No, he doesn't have slumps. He really doesn't. I mean, like, is 4 days a slump? Then maybe, but otherwise, no, not by any reasonable standard. He's well. I mean, the Superman cosplay thing can't hurt that he's got going on right now.
It's not going. I pushed that there especially for this, so nobody could make a Superman joke.
Oh, it was there.
Even though I'm like clearly, like.
Look how tight that
That was a
fucking shirt
Spider-Man
is. I would be
pose.
upset if my shirt was that tight.
What?
No,
Do that again. You're like all this, and your shirt's all like. Look how
your
tight that
shirt
shirt is.
is that a rash guard?
This is a large shirt. I'm just huge.
It really is quite.
It
You're
is
trying to
large.
impress me with a large shirt. This shirt right here is 4X large.
No,
Yeah,
but
get
it
on
is
his level, would you?
It is you know what? If I were wearing a 4XL shirt, it would look like I was swimming in a pool. So, none of that. But, yeah, it's not about the size shirt you wear. You need to make sure they're fitted, Wings. When they're fitted, they come in closer on the sides because I'm self-conscious about how huge my ass is and my sides a little bit. And so you just get those contoured a little bit, and it makes you look way better.
Let me tell you a story, Murka.
Tell me that story.
I was at a buddy's house, and he was using my Scuff controller to try it out. His kid
Coupon
comes
code
in.
Woody.
His kid comes in.
You did like on Ex Capone.
His kid comes into the kitchen. His kid is cleaning his shoes with a toothbrush. He has a nice pair of Air Jordans. He's cleaning them with a toothbrush. He's got his clothes on that he's going to wear to school the next day so his mother and father can see if they think he looks good enough. All right, so he's cleaning his shoes. He's doing that. So he goes and brushes his teeth after he gets the approval of his mother and father about the clothes he's going to wear. He does this every night his entire teenage life. What happened to that kid? He got hit by a car next week and got killed.
God,
Your appearance doesn't
Jesus
mean
fucking
anything. It's
Christ,
about how.
This went dark so fast.
Yeah, Wings. Now I'm just really sad.
If only that poor kid had used my coupon code, maybe things would have worked
the
out.
fact is, you live your life worrying about the appearance as much as you do.
You know what you need to think in times like this is if that kid had followed me on Twitter and read just left at twitter.com/Durkah, if he had just read
you're missing it.
If he would have gotten his weather report from the YOLO boys, he would have known that the sun was going to set at like 6:45 that night and visibility was going to be low.
He died so young. I think to myself, was he even aware? He could have gotten a free month on Netflix.
See, and of all the things that we just said, you're going to be the one who gets hate for that. The one who's like, Woody using a child text. Netflix.
Netflix.com/Woody. The URL really works. Type it in.
The use here is don't worry so much about what you look like. It doesn't matter. I am a shining ray of example that it does not matter what you look like.
If we're still talking about getting chicks, then yeah, it does fucking matter.
Wings, no bullshit here. Was that story even true?
That story was 100% true.
So there's a kid who cleans his Air Jordans and then he died a week later because he got hit by a bus, did you say?
He got hit by a car crossing the street.
Was he wearing the Air Jordans? Or
if he was wearing Air Jordans or not?
Wings, if we're still talking about chicks, which is what I thought that initial tangent was kind of going up, but if we're still talking about that, then yeah, it definitely fucking matters what you look like.
No,
but more than what you look like, you gotta be fucking confident.
It's all about
things you need.
It's all about this.
Funny and hilarious with a huge penis.
You don't need none of that. Like, I have none of that. I'm not rich. I don't have good looks. I'm overweight. I don't have a solid future, and I've never had trouble pulling girls.
Wait. There was something in there about a huge penis, and I was waiting for you to count that off.
I can't count that one off.
He's like, well, I got that. I got that covered.
That's one of the things I do have. But
see, Wings has learned the internet. Everybody has a giant dong when they're talking about it on the internet.
Oh yeah, especially she-males on Backpage.
But the thing is,
9-inch minimum.
You know the easiest way to find someone who actually has a big dick is someone who's willing to do self-deprecating humor about like, yeah, I got a tiny dick, like 2 inches, nothing. Like that's usually that indicates that they're being confident in a way that they don't have to, compensate for.
And how big is yours? 9 inches? 12?
No, 3.
3? I was hoping you'd
See, I'm going along with my
I know, but it would have been funnier yet if he was like 14. And
oh, it would have been funnier. Damn.
Yeah.
Fuck. 14 then. Someone put that in the gift.
Mine's like a 2-liter Coke bottle. See, Murka doesn't advertise my shit on your shirt.
Jesus.
Wait, yours is the diameter of a Coke bottle?
Mine looks like a 2-liter Coke bottle.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, then I highly suggest...
How much blood do you have in your body? Jesus.
Because there's a tumor in your penis right now.
He drops a Mentos in his urethra, and that's how he gasms.
Peter North ain't got nothing. No, wait, fuck, what's his name?
Peter North, you had it.
It's Peter North? Damn it.
Wait, isn't that a porn guy?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't want to get him screwed up with the voice actor guy, because isn't that like Nolan North or something?
Nobody knows the voice actor guy, you idiot.
Wow.
I was saying, people get
came
so
off pretty aggressive.
On like their,
yeah, that's it. Really, really aggressive.
Yeah, you've met me before. That's kind of how I do. So yeah, don't be a douche. That's a podcast on my channel. Go check that out.
How'd you come up with that name?
Because when I'm with my real life friends all the time, my real life friends, it's so weird to differentiate.
Why do you have a real life? What's not real about this life?
All right, well, don't be an idiot. You know what I'm saying.
I'm not being an idiot. People tell me all the time.
No, Wings is right.
Conglomeration of friends.
You're being discriminatory against people who have online friends.
I have online friends. I have
But the fact is, my online friends, I can consider my real friends too.
Exactly.
Bring something up. Are we friends, Lefty? Are we cool?
You were just mean to me, so no, fuck you.
Well
I got
played.
Lefty's number.
All right, well then fuck
in real
you.
life.
I'm not friends with Lefty, but the rest of you, Kyle, I'm friends with.
Kyle isn't even here.
I mean, you kissing Kyle's ass. He's not even here. Come on now.
I've known him for a while. But
I like you.
When I'm with my real friends in real life and
3 dimensions,
like
your 3-dimensional friends.
July, if they do something douchey, I'll just say, "Don't be a douche." And I don't know why that always flows out of my mouth. Like, just don't be a fucking douche.
He's a friendist.
Anything like that. And so I just made that my podcast because I generally say that a lot.
Murka Durkah X Capone at YouTube.com. You'll never see him play with anybody online because he has real friends.
You're saying that like it's supposed to be derogatory.
See, now you're being online friendist again.
Yeah.
Friendist. Oh.
Yes.
What are you coming up with new terms?
I just don't like that.
No, so the people on Pirate Bay, like, I forget there was a trial or something, and they mentioned in real life.
There was.
And they said, no, actually, we object to that term. You know, our online life is part of our real life, and to minimize it or put it down is not proper. And I thought, huh. And I like my online friends. People have heard this before, but, like, if your friends are online friends, the only thing that matters is the tone of their voice and what's in their heart, right? But in real life, you know, there's like body types, there's age, there's income, there's like all sorts of things that kind of play into complicating your friendship.
Income plays into a factor of who you be a friend with?
In real life, yeah, because some people can't do the things you want to do, right? Like, you know, some people want to go yachting, some people want to, you know, they have activities that are too expensive, and you know, if a guy's broke, then that sort of holds you back to some extent. But
well, you can still be his friend, just not do that activity with him.
But if we're talking about real friends, I honestly think of Woody as one of my real friends. A real friend.
It's too late now, friendist.
He's almost 69 years old. And yet we still maintain this friendship. and so we've talked enough to
He's
know
still
that.
coherent. He's still lucid.
Kyle.
He knows where he is.
Cancer hasn't got him yet.
I text Kyle and talk to him all the time. Lefty, you and I aren't there yet, you goddamn racist. But still.
Lefty's never going to get there. I think Lefty's
I
texted me
feel like I'm
twice.
friends with Wings because I've been on this podcast enough to talk to Wings and be connected with him
Yeah,
enough
because
to
you
know
got kicked
that.
off my friends list like the first week.
Why'd you kick him off your friends list? Did he go negative one time? Did he snipe?
He was Modern Warfare 2. It was the map with the tank and the apartment buildings. I forgot.
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. I remember when it was.
Are you thinking of Crash?
I
No,
know
that's a helicopter.
exactly when you kicked me off your friends list.
When was it?
We were playing on High Rise.
I'm thinking back. I remember High Rise. Keep going.
We were playing on High Rise, and me and you and Woody and Kyle, we were all on the same team, and I wanted to get as many kills as possible, and I was like a couple kills off of my chopper gunner, and so instead of just standing outside and firing down the hallway, I got up and ran in there and tried to kill two more. And then Woody, of all people, because Woody has that, like, mildly scary, like, dad voice, like, oh, who did this? And instead of just feeling, like, scared for, like, oh, shit, it's like, oh, am I in trouble? Like, that kind of thing. So I did that, got my chopper gunner, and then I ran back out. And Kyle was the chillest and just being like, ah, damn. And then Wayne goes, this is bullshit! This is bullshit! We had them chopped! We had them completely back in their spawn! This is bullshit! And they just left. Just unlimited UAV just left the game.
You flipped the spawn.
Yes, I flipped the spawn. And Wings was yelling that, and then eventually, I think that you, me, and Kyle...
This doesn't sound right at all.
I have never known Woody... I've never seen Woody leave a game ever.
It's real. I bet I've been playing COD probably 5 days a week since COD 4, and I bet I've quit like 25 games.
I've never played with you where you left a game.
Yeah,
never.
And we're going back to like 2007 here.
Yeah, we're going back to like when we first met. Where,
like all the way to COD 4, even before I met you, I've quit maybe like 25 games.
Like I don't even.
It's not very much.
I'm gonna look up that video.
So I rage quit live streams, but that doesn't sound like me at all, Murka. I think you get it all wrong. Because like me, I would have lectured you.
What's the map with the apartments in the tank in Modern Warfare 2?
I don't know. I was
Is it a DLC map?
It's a DLC map. Yeah.
I know it now. I know it, and it's really there's a street down the middle of it, and it's very not level. It's tilted. There's an incline.
Yeah. And there's an apartment building next to the pool that people like to camp in.
Yeah, I think it was like Red Room or something, right? Like was it a white?
No. Red Room was in Strike, wasn't it?
What's that? What, Strike? You said?
Strike. That pack.
What was the name of that? Was it
Modern
Complex? No, it wasn't Complex.
Is it you talking about the room above the statue? We always called that Skybox.
Oh, all right, yeah.
But I mean, everyone has their own call-outs. I remember I used to think that the call-outs were like official. Like this was the name that must be used for this call-out. And I'd get like the strategy guide, and I'd be like, the guy's in top control room. And everyone's like, huh? I'm like, no, I'm right. I saw it in a strategy guide. I know the official call-outs.
The way I judged it was I would play with Onslaught, and any time that he didn't recognize what I was saying or told me to do something, I would just be like, what Onslaught, what do I do? Where do I go? Where from here?
Yeah.
But he is...
He had a baby.
From Moss and just aimed outside.
He's got a nice baby.
I wonder if I can get a picture of his baby for the show.
I think he put one on his channel, didn't he?
He texted me once, so I'm looking for it.
You can tell Call of Duty's gotten worse when Onslaught quits playing.
Onslaught was an incredible player.
In Modern Warfare 2, but like as the games went on, he kind of faded out. Each game he played a little less.
I found the video introducing Murka Durkah, uploaded on May 8th, 2010.
Yeah.
On Woody's channel.
This is Onslaught's baby.
Aww.
Woody, you got the sexiest voice ever, is one of the top comments on that.
So I covered his last name, because I don't know if everybody knows it, but that's Onslaught's baby. It's a boy, his name is Jackson, and he's awesome.
Aww.
Yeah, I remember him saying it was Jackson.
Yeah.
Honestly, I can't...
I'm still trying to think of that damn map. I used to get pissed off when people can't remember maps, and I can't remember this one.
You know, we need Kyle to corroborate this story about Wings kicking Murka Durkah, or Wings rage quitting.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, there's...
No, he didn't kick me. He rage quit.
Yeah, no.
I didn't rage quit. It would have went something like this. I'd be like, Murka, let me give you a fucking lecture. I probably called you Ex Capone back then because I didn't know you grew up. But like, Ex Capone.
Well, you called
Let me give you a goddamn lecture. You see,
you did not
how everybody was trapped in that hallway?
Down and say, "Let me give you."
No, he wouldn't. He wouldn't. He just curse. Motherfucker!
Woody, you tell me what he would say. He'd be like, "You motherfucker!"
Yes, something like that. God damn it! And then it would just you'd look at the kill feed and it would say unlimited UAV left the game.
Yeah.
I'm a master rage quitter. People compliment me all the time on my live.
Dude, you know who's a good White Boy can rage quit. White Boy used to
he's
run
way better than me because he got like 15,000 losses.
Listen, he'd run second chance, and if he got shot, he could rage quit faster than they'd get that last bullet in. Yeah.
Wow.
No, he did it, and he even uploaded a video of himself demonstrating how good a rage quitter he was.
That's some hardcore rage quitting.
That's yeah, because like during the fall, you're invincible.
Mm-hmm.
So during that fall, he would—I don't even know what the button combo is, but he'd like rage quit, down, exit, or something.
What is it? Yeah, it's start up A, I think.
Okay.
I used to be pretty proficient in rage quitting myself. I mean, if you couldn't tell, I think it's start up A, at least on a...
Well, he's PS3, but whatever the equivalent is.
Start up A, yeah.
During that period of invincibility, while he dropped, he could execute a rage quit, and the other guy would not get the kill. That's legit rage quitting right there.
See, I don't hate on people for rage quitting, or
I don't like
what's the other thing? Lobby.
Surfing.
Call of Duty. Yeah, lobby surfing. Of course.
I don't
want to find bad people to poop on. Is that a big deal? Why is that such a big deal?
I play all comers. So sometimes if I play and I see like a party of 6 join, no, even then I'll give it a go. I love beating parties. Doesn't happen all the time, but if I can get a win off against the whole party, that's I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Lefty, are you about to make this a drinking episode with you and I?
Step it up.
Yeah, and a little.
Because all I've
Step
had
it up.
tonight is this.
By the way, only drink when you are of legal drinking age in your state or country of residence, and if you drink sober.
Oh, stop being a cunt!
I'm covering Woody's ass. I'm covering Woody's ass and Wings when he uploads this to his channel.
Cares about that? Like he's culpable for any of their decisions? Just fucking.
Have you seen some
ass.
of the? I've read some comments that attribute things to Woody that.
Hey, there's that one topic I was going to bring up since we're on this already. What about the guy that's going to jail?
Wait, you take a pull out of your fruit punch Burnett.
How about you
take a pull out of my big fat dick? South Carolina and beat the shit out of you.
Come on, bring it.
Is it possible that Murka's a little tipsy?
It's not possible.
Murka, I can guarantee I can slide back and get that shotgun faster. You can come through that door of my house.
Hey, can Superman get drunk?
Superman can't. Look at this. Look. Just.
He got drunk before. He got drunk in Superman 3.
Did he?
No, he didn't.
Yeah,
no, he didn't.
You are fully rocking the Superman cosplay at this point.
It's either Superman or you're trying, are they making Grease 3?
No, he didn't get drunk in Superman 3. It was because of a different kind of kryptonite. I'm almost positive.
No, when he got depressed, when he had the little superpower ripped out of him, he got drunk at the bar, and he was falling all over himself, and then he goes into the junkyard.
But he wasn't Superman at the time. He was just
Clark
Clark
Kent. He goes into the junkyard, and then he
But according to the comic books, it was because of a different kind of kryptonite that acted on him. Because apparently the only substance that can impact him is kryptonite.
I know what Wings is talking about. In Superman 3, he did something. He gave up his powers for, the good of the world or something. Maybe, because the evil people came down and said he had to give up his powers. So he did. And during that time, he drank, according to
the
Wings.
evil people. Superman 3 had.
I didn't think that alcohol could affect Superman.
He went into a chamber. That's what he did. He went into a chamber, and then he became a regular
Superman
human.
Too, Woody.
Oh, my bad.
And he wasn't Superman when he was getting drunk. He was just like you said when he was Clark Kent.
You idiot.
This is true. I am so.
How dare you get the Superman lore wrong?
I'm super foolish.
You're confused with Superman 2. Superman 3, he had given his power up to Superman 2, and then he reversed it to beat Commander Zod at the end of it in the Chamber of Solitude. Superman 3 kind of fights a war with himself because there's really nothing left, and Lex Luthor and Richard Pryor are doing some kind of stupid scheme.
Wait! Richard Pryor was in Superman.
He was, and he was full on ridiculous.
He was a supercomputer genius.
Richard Pryor was the genius.
Yeah, he's a computer genius.
Is he still alive?
Pryor was one of the most famous comedians of the 70s. I follow stand-up comedy. He was in that movie.
You follow stand-up comedy?
I do. I really enjoy stand-up comedy.
Do you have playing cards or something from stand-up comics?
I'll be right back.
No, but I really enjoy watching them. I mean, I've seen Bill Burr live. I saw Brian Regan live, but he's way too clean and clean-cut to really appeal to my sensibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But I would really like to see Jim Norton live in the future. I'd like to see Louis C.K., assuming that his newest special after this isn't as terrible as Oh My God, which most recent one.
I liked Oh My God, but
it was not funny.
It wasn't Louis C.K. standard.
No, it wasn't. Not at all. You're right. 100% right.
There were a few bits in there, like the tiny bit your fault stuff. You didn't like that?
Yeah. There were bits in there that were funny, but for the most part, I was so excited for his new special.
Yeah, I'm with you.
So excited.
Does Chris Rock still do specials? I feel like everything he did was a total grand slam, and then he just stopped working.
And you watch Bill Burr, right?
Yeah. I mean, I think I've seen all his specials. I don't know. I haven't seen every podcast or anything.
Oh, I listen to his podcast every week as I play COD poorly.
Not in a party because you're a friendist.
Fuck you, Left. You're not even on my friends list, man. Send me a friends request.
I haven't turned on my Xbox
And that doesn't apply to everyone watching this. Don't send me a friend request.
But send him a Twitter follow at twitter.com/Durkah.
But, I mean, Bill Burr, he has a fantastic fan base, and all of his jokes are fucking original as shit.
How about we actually promote people that actually pay for the sponsorship? Team Zero Epiphany, the only motherfuckers that could put Halo 4 and Jurassic Park together.
I thought you did this at the beginning of the show. Wait, Wings, do you watch Bill Burr?
I don't give a fuck about Bill Burr. I don't watch comedy.
Don't tell me whether or not you give a fuck. Tell me if you watch him.
I don't watch comedy.
Why not?
I don't like it. I don't enjoy it.
You've watched me on multiple PKAs. I'm hilarious. So just get a stand-up comic like
if it
Bill
isn't
Burr,
sci-fi, medieval times, or horror, I don't watch it.
Oh, so medieval times are in your criteria.
But
Watch
not Game of Thrones.
Stop pretending that you're too elitist to watch something that most people find entertaining.
Wait, he said he doesn't like medieval times.
No, I thought that he just said that he likes sci-fi, he likes Middle Eastern.
Which one of us is right? Did you just say you like those things or don't like those things, Wayne?
I think you mean medieval, Taylor, not Middle Eastern.
I have an article open right now about a Middle Eastern thing, and so I just lost it in that.
Would it be the YOLO Boys?
No, it's not about the YOLO Boys,
but you
should. Well, there's no point in bringing them back up.
The YOLO Boys are the bomb.
The idea that they're cool. Like, what are you gonna do with them? They don't want anything.
The YOLO Boys are cool. That's all you gotta know.
I have a question.
The boys are some nice fucks. I'm about to call Kyle right now. Call him.
Has Bill Burr gotten like big recently? Like, is this only like a recent
right now,
thing?
Actually, I saw him live in. My girlfriend bought me tickets for the Kansas City show with me and my brother, and I went and saw that, and he was hilarious. And he's working on all new shit right now. It's not anything from the most recent special. It's all new.
So, Taylor, I agree with you that Louis C.K.'s latest special wasn't,
it was not up to snuff.
It wasn't up to his previous standards. But I kind of feel like everybody's too nice to tell him that. He's very popular on the internet. They're making memes out of the lines he said. The little bit your fault stuff is real popular. He did that thing where, like, he's kind to pirates. He did
the just order it offline and pay $5, do your thing. Like, he started that whole...
Yep. I mean, he gave people... I think there was a show during a hurricane, and he's like, I'll tell you what, we'll reschedule it. And they're like, what a hero! He's so fantastic! Not asking people to drive to his show during a hurricane. And I feel like he can do no wrong, but his show was just okay, so I wonder if it's getting back to him.
I was so disappointed when I got his show. Oh my god, I was so excited because Bill Burr is my favorite comedian, far and away. There's a picture on my Facebook where I'm on him, talking to him, and there's no other picture on my Facebook where I'm really excited, really excited.
I'm gonna date myself here.
Louis C.K., he's good, but the most recent special was lacking severely.
I feel like
It wasn't that funny. It wasn't that funny, and that's what it comes down to. It wasn't that funny. There weren't enough jokes. It was mostly just ancillary.
Listen to this. Louis C.K. did that show 3 times for his special. He wore the same thing each time. And then they spliced together the funniest cuts of it, to put the actual show.
I didn't know they did that.
And there was...
to make the special video?
Yeah, to make the I mean, it looked like it was a clean thing. But every time there was a change in camera angles, there's a decent chance that it was a change in nights as well, and you can't tell. And there was one take where he spilled water all over himself, and it made the final cut. And I thought that was interesting.
It's because they... Most likely, I had no idea that they did that with the different splices.
I don't think... You said you followed comedy, but I'm beginning to think I'm talking to some sort of minor league comedy follower at this point.
He's half-assing it.
I thought you were on my level, and I no longer think that.
Watches Bill Burr on YouTube, thinks he's a badass.
My fucking dream job is being a stand-up comic. That would be my dream job.
Well, what are you doing to make it happen?
I have begun trying to write comedy.
Let's hear one.
I'm not... I have nothing...
Yeah, let's hear comedy.
You literally have not wrote one joke
I'm
down.
funnier than either of you fucks, you idiots. So just stop.
I never said you...
But
don't get defensive. I was just making fun of Wings saying, let's hear one.
Wait. You know what? I think you might be the funniest guy. I'm not sure. Whatever. I feel like I put someone down when I said it. But look,
let's go ahead and go down this path, though.
Yeah,
hold on. All right, so Wings, you might not have noticed, but I was talking.
Well, Wings can talk if he wants after you're
done. Put that in the middle of my fucking sentence. Come on now.
These are standard Painkiller already rules here.
So, but what are you doing to make your dreams come true, huh? Because I kick your ass in that regard.
No. I've been working recently, trying to write and find things that I can say that are funny. And it's honestly hard. It's really hard trying to write comedy, because when you write it down in my own head, I'll say, that's really funny. But then I'll say it in my own cadence, and even though apparently, like, from every party I've ever been to and every friend group I've ever been a member of, like, I'm always the funny guy. Like, I just naturally form into that, but you have to expand that. You have to make sure that you're not appealing to a narrow audience. But I've been writing, trying to find funny jokes, and it's hard. But
Joe Rogan talks about the craft of it, right? Like, so when Rogan was going at Mencia...
I love Rogan.
He'd be like, the thing about Mencia, he's a great performer. He would grant that, right? The guy can tell a joke.
Yes. Fantastic performer.
But he's like, he's skipping out on half of what it is to be a comedian. It's incredibly hard work, and it's difficult to, like, sit down at a desk and write funny. And other people sit there and they do that and they revise it. Then they go on stage and they bomb and they revise it and they work it and they find the dulls and they find the segue. That's what I'm looking for. The segues from one bit to the next bit to the next bit and turn it into a routine that is outstanding. And part of the big reason he was upset with Mencia is I felt like it was a little bit of hater, like a little bit of jealous about how successful he was. Basically because he felt like he was incredibly successful without doing the hard work.
He's a joke stealer.
It is, yeah. Mencia is a joke stealer, and that's why it's hard. But
here's what I'm struggling to grasp. Trying to write, but you've got literally zero jokes.
You got to get used to bombing. Because I can put a YouTube video.
Well, why don't you bomb right now? Give us one of those practice jokes you wrote down.
I'm not giving anything right now. I am waiting until I have a fantastic.
You trying to age it like a fine wine? Like, what are you going to revise that?
He's trying to refine his craft, Wings.
I'm doing it until I have something that I'm confident with, something that's good. That's what I'm doing. I'm not going to fucking.
How do you know? How do you know if what you have is
you're telling me that
it's the fucking Blue Note or some other place here around here where.
So you're telling me you'd rather bomb in front of
I'll do it.
50 or 60 people than bomb in front of me?
Yeah, it's just the three of us here.
It's different.
You can talk to us. No one will judge you.
Wait, 3? Wait, what?
It is. Thank God Woody's here. I mean, it is different in real life. Like I've been working. I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to come up with funny shit, and it's not just like an 8-hour session of writing things down. You got to think of funny shit. Like you got to do that.
Yeah, I've often wondered what the creative process is like for a comedian, right? Because Joe Rogan almost described it like writing an essay. Like a lazy student might wait until inspiration hits, and then just start writing, and hopefully that happens before a deadline or whatever. But a good student might sit down and will it to happen. You know, like it is time for me to get work done, and they do it all the time. Can comedy be willed to happen? I don't know.
I don't think it can. It takes, even if you have the best fucking material ever, you need a cadence that is able to deliver that correctly.
Okay, well, to me, joke writing and performing are separate tasks, right? So but
usually the comedian does both tasks.
I know that. So I had a guy on my swim team. One second. Oh, hold on. Mute. Anyway, I don't want that on the recording. So I have a mute thing right here, but I'm not used to this mic, and I'm stupid. So I had a guy on my swim team, and this guy could tell any story and have the room in stitches, right? Which is a talent you also have. He talked of a story where he went through a Wendy's drive-thru, and I don't even recall the details. I think if you were to sum it up, he ordered it, she didn't hear him right, and then he ordered it again. Whatever.
If you're funny, it's not hard to keep people in stitches. You just gotta keep that plate spinning.
If I were to tell that story, I think they'd be like, Woody, why did that take 6 minutes for you to explain? But when he told the story, everybody was dying, right? You know, oh my God, she didn't hear you properly, and you said it twice, or whatever. It was a great story. So that's the performance side of it. But can you will the story to actually happen?
Yes.
You say yes?
I say yes. Let me explain. Let me explain. I've heard y'all both talk about it. I actually do write. I have over 3,000 poems and songs and stuff I wrote during my period with Fetus to Fetus and other things like this. And all you need is the idea.
Is that your heavy metal band?
Yeah, heavy metal band, yeah. All you need is the idea. The idea is there. And I use the George Lucas theory. George Lucas, for those who don't know where, he wrote Star Wars. He's the guy who wrote Star Wars.
I've heard of him. I've heard of both the movie and the guy.
Yeah.
Well, George Lucas said there's no such thing as a finished product. And I take that into regard. Like, even to this day, like, just 2 days ago, I revised something I originally wrote in 1997. Because I read it over again, and I felt like, oh, it would flow better this way. And that was a revision from 2008. Just write the joke down, read it. If it bombs, you change it up. All you need is the core idea. If you don't throw yourself out there, you're not going to do it. It's not supposed to be easy.
No, but have you ever put yourself out there in front of a live audience?
Yes.
I've done that before, where I go out there with a mic, and I'm talking and trying to be funny, and it's fucking hard as shit. Like, it's
Murka,
hard.
Durkah, try doing this.
Are we seeing the...
I mean, just try doing that and making it entertaining.
I'm not going to fucking lie. I'm hilarious. But
what I'm seeing is your chicken flip that wants to be hilarious.
It's just the way that I talk.
Are we seeing the proverbial chink in Murka Durkah's armor?
We are.
Why don't you go fuck yourself, you racist?
Oh, God, I knew you were going to fucking seize on that, but I couldn't find another way to word it. Son of a bitch.
You weren't clever enough, you idiot. You could have found that. No problems there.
Even after Murka, I didn't pick up the whole chink thing.
The chink thing of the Asian guy.
It's not too hard, but you gotta be funny, you gotta have fresh content, you gotta come out there hard and quick.
Now, Murka, you follow comedy, and I've wondered this with the Joe Rogan,
I do.
Carlos Mencia stuff.
I don't like Joe Rogan's comedy very much, but his podcast is very good.
But and on the Carlos Mencia and Carlos Mencia stuff, and I just wondered, because I don't want to defend Carlos Mencia, but I just thought, I'm like, well, couldn't his defense be, because it's clear there's those mashups of him, obviously stealing jokes, or it's clear these jokes are really, really similar. Why is that? Isn't it possible, though, that if you're a comedian that does topical comedy, that you will come up with a similar joke to somebody else, like Dane Cook. Dane Cook is all the time accused of stealing the bit he had about going to the shoe store.
Dane Cook sucks.
I understand.
But
I know.
But isn't that possible if you do topical comedy or you do?
I do follow stand-up. I know how it goes. But
isn't that possible?
There is no possibility of Mr. Mencia somehow finding all these same jokes in other people's specials and then assimilating them into one conglomerate special. There's no way.
And the thing about that, Lefty, is that they knew he was at that show. He added it to his shortly afterwards, and the jokes were not everyday things. Like if it was, hey, have you ever noticed that the grocery store lines go slower when you're not in them or something? That's maybe observation. But they were crazy things, dildo in a car exhaust. No, dude, that's stolen, and that's not an exact example. But
Lefty, enjoy that. I'm not trying to prove you wrong. I'm just trying to.
Is that the mashup?
No, I've seen this. I saw this on Joe Rogan's YouTube channel.
Yeah, well, just watch that. There's no feasible way that he was coming up with those jokes.
So wait, Murka, you've performed on stage and told jokes live?
I've done it once.
How did it go?
A couple of my jokes went over really well, and I think it's mostly that, and a couple just fucking failed. Mm-hmm. And I've forgotten all of them since then because I want to be successful. Because that's my dream, is I would love more than anything to be a stand-up comedian. I think I have what it takes to do that.
And I think you have a head start on in the entertainment world than compared to most, right?
Yeah, and I'm fucking great and hilarious and better than anyone. So I can just do that.
Those things will help. But I was thinking of your YouTube contacts in the world of people that you know and
people like you guys. But I made my little set of jokes. I've done it once or twice before. That went over really well, and people thought I was hilarious. And then other times where I've done it, where a couple jokes go over really well, and the rest of it just bombs and just is not good. And then you have to deal with that fact being up there with a microphone being like, oh yeah, well, Well,
I just want to tell them to fuck off. Like, fuck you, laugh at this shit, it's funny.
Yeah, not have any success.
Just like in the middle of your routine, start giving them free shit. Like if your jokes bomb, keep like 10 T-shirts in your belt. Just throw them out. They'll start cheering.
You know what's easier, I've found, is that, maybe this is because I'm just a natural asshole, but I'll just be up there talking, and then I'll just pick out individual people who look like they have insecurities,
Mm-hmm.
and then just be like, look at this fucking cunt, fatter than you would like to be, yet not in shape enough to wear a tight tee, you dumb cunt. Are you wearing something? Are you trying to impress your girlfriend? Is that not your girlfriend? Are you trying
why
to
not change that to like, look at this 300-pound land monster right here. Good God, Sam, move back away from the buffet.
Honestly, if I'm being honest, it's just being a mean person, which I'm very good at, but just do anything to displace the blame from you onto someone else is the goal as a comedian. And I wouldn't call myself a comedian at all, because you have to at least have like a sold-out theater or something.
So what you need to do is you need to hire somebody to follow you around to wherever you perform, and then just sit in the crowd. And if you ever start to bomb, they'll start heckling you, and you have a prearranged heckling routine that you can enter into.
Bang.
See, that would be really easy, Lefty, if all I did was tell nigger or spick or some kind of jokes.
Like
but
Michael
I can't
Richards?
do that. Like I can't associate
He's
myself.
retired, made his whole career on those kind of jokes.
I can't tell if that was a racist lefty.
Yeah, that was a racist lefty one, yeah.
And for the record,
That was a racist Lefty.
Murka's on like 6, and I'm on 0. So Rape Squad Killers subreddit.
See, I wanted to start counting the times Murka made an ageist joke against Woody. I was up to like 3.
He's an
He's an ageist.
You
Nice.
dumb fuck.
I took 69 as a compliment. I'm just rolling that way. That's how I'm going.
Hey, I told you late 60s. You just enjoy that.
You know what? I actually like the Rape Squad Killers subreddit most of the time, but I've noticed that they have nothing nice to say about me.
Oh my god, I love the Rape Squad Killers subreddit because they are so nice to me.
All
and I
these
love
threads. Ever notice this about Woody? Ever notice Woody does this? Yeah, right.
Yeah, the top one right now is Murka Durkah confirmed for PKA 100.
140.
Yeah. This
One-
PK has
140,
been very
sorry.
lackluster lately.
But
we should get a topic.
The top comment is Woody, you're awesome. And then
That
the one
can't be
responding to
possibly
that, which
true.
is almost entirely is
You're lying right
Murka
now.
is awesome.
That I am never awesome. Hey, I know Wiggs wants a new topic, but I wanted to say this. See, like, your dream is to become a comedian, and I have this concern that, like, it's a dream and not a plan. That it's not something you're actively executing on.
I've actively been writing for a while.
Really? Because
You can't get
when Wiggs
one
called you, I tell you what, you don't have to read me a joke, but if you show me a piece of paper with writing on it, I'll believe you.
You know what? I'll show it to you, and I really, God, I can't.
See?
On the
Liar.
internet, it's like showing a paper.
Let me give you.
is basically
Let me give him a pep
read
talk.
everything here. But
Let me give you a pep talk.
Really good jokes.
You
And
read a lot of goddamn
I'm
books.
scared.
Let me read
Wait,
you.
wait,
Let me
wait,
give you
hold
a
on,
suggestion.
Hold the fuck on. Like, the thing about writing comedy is I'm nervous about the fact that it's
You worry
taken
about
like
failing.
weeks to come up with like a few good jokes,
Mm-hmm.
and yet that is supposed to take up like 2 minutes of time.
But a bit
If
is
I
what,
were
5
ever to
minutes?
do
A
an
set?
hour-long comedy thing.
Oh, well, you don't start at an hour, right? You're doing 5-minute shows. No?
But I want to prepare for that. I want to have enough stuff that I can do that.
We're not asking for 5 minutes. We're asking for one joke. Let
No.
me give you some
I'm not
advice.
giving you anything I have right now.
Let me give you some advice. You read a lot of books. You talk about a lot of
No,
books.
you have no knowledge of what I'm trying to do.
I know exactly what you're trying to do.
Do you? Do you?
Yes.
Do you really?
I've done what you've
Wait,
tried
wait,
to
oh,
do.
Taylor, I don't think it hurts to hear what he has to say. I'm curious, if nothing else.
There's a book you should read. It's by Russell Simmons. He talks about how he couldn't get Def Jam off the ground and how he failed 3 times before he actually was a success. And in that book, he'll tell you one thing. If you never try, you always fail. And that's what you're doing right now. You're putting yourself down, you're giving jokes, and you're taking your product, which are your jokes, and you're not giving it to the mass media. He says the number one way for a band to succeed, or a group, or rap artist, or any type of group, is to give their shit away if they have to. Sell it if you can, give it away if you have to, because the more people hear it, the more chances you have to win somebody over.
That's actually
That's
good
what we're
advice.
getting the opportunity to do, and you're punking out.
I have never done anything that encapsulates giving myself away for free, but I...
Oh, you have. You have.
Okay. Maybe with selective YouTubers, maybe a white boy 7 wants a blowjob, maybe a Woody wants a little bit of a handy in the backseat of a car. So
Why he's one of the most popular.
See that? How I turn it back on you? Enjoy that.
He's a repeated PKA guest, and it's all about the handies.
All about the handies.
Oh, yeah. What'd you think? I'd shy away from that? We don't in private,
No.
we don't in public.
But,
All right, we got a new topic. Do we want to finish up on the dog thing?
no, let's do it. Let's get a new topic.
I mean, there's 8-year-old boy. There's the kid from the League of Legends stream that could be facing 8 years in prison.
Oh my god, that sounds so interesting. I'm about to go pee. Continue to talk about it.
Can someone lay it out for us? I don't know this story.
All right, League of Legends. There's a guy. His name's Justin. I don't remember his last name. He's a very popular Twitch streamer on League of Legends, and apparently somebody sent him a message in the Twitch TV chat, calling him insane. And his response was, "Yes, I'm insane. I'm going to go shoot up a school full of kids right now and still eat their beating hearts." Well, apparently some busybody seen this comment. It took the time to find his address, and now he's facing federal charges of reckless endangerment.
Well, I believe, as I read it, was terroristic threats, and he was held without bail for
Without bail.
like months.
He's been in jail for like 2 months now.
What do you mean? Not giving somebody bail is a big deal.
It is, but I always feel like Lefty seizes on the like constitutional right, the bureaucratic process that
Because that's the rules. Those
for
are the
example,
rule book.
when we talked about the Boston Bombers, they weren't read their Miranda rights. And I thought BFD, right? Like Miranda rights, you have the right to remain silent. People don't know. It's the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Is that the end of it? Is there more?
That's pretty much
You have
it.
the right to an attorney, et cetera, et cetera.
Right. You have the right to an attorney. If you don't have an idea to be provided
Basically,
for you.
shut up because we'll use it against you.
And, basically, shut up. Anything you're saying, we're keeping notes and we're going to hurt you with it. And they didn't read that to the Boston Bombers. And I thought, I don't even care. Does it matter? Does anyone not know them? Things like that. And Lefty, for him, it was like the cornerstone of the story. No Miranda rights were read. Not about the murders, not about the timelines.
So much.
Not about the bullet casings found here, there. I was interested in whether or not he had a gun when the cop shot him. That to me is a notable thing. And the Miranda rights were just a paperwork issue.
I'm with Woody here. Who gives a fuck about the Miranda rights? Has he got a gun or not?
Because that's a cornerstone of our legal system and how it works, because it's really easy to the fact that they weren't read their Miranda rights and stuff like this, it just makes it worse, because it's really easy to read these people their Miranda rights, because you got them, they're the bombers, they did it, read them their Miranda rights, just like these hacker guys, whatever, right? When the FBI arrests them and doesn't charge them with a crime, but they're holding them for weeks, months at a time without charging them with a crime. Just charge them with a crime. They're going to piss their pants and flip on everybody. Just charge them. It's a really easy thing to charge them with a crime, and it would be really easy to let this kid, charge him with a crime, let him post bail, and let him walk away. If you're serious about prosecuting him, follow the laws we have set for our legal system. Why do people insist on dicking around for special cases? Why I don't see that as necessarily as one being acceptable and two being necessary, because in these cases at least it's really easy to read somebody.
Meanwhile, at the Zimmerman trial,
I just find it bullshit they actually put this kid up there. I mean,
Lefty, that there should be no fucking just recourse or anything, and that he should just get the shit kicked out of him at the first.
Well, we can cover that a bit. I think Wings wants to talk a little bit more about the guy.
No, I think that you take accountability for what you said first. So
I will take accountability for it.
Murka Durkah. Every PKA is a drinking PKA.
if he is full on drunk at this point.
Yeah, the booze he consumed just hit him like a brick wall.
No, I'm fine, but I would like to hear why do you,
Wait.
Everybody raised
Taylor? Taylor, can I interrupt for a moment, please?
why do you think that this? Because I've watched PKA and I've seen you defend the legal system to the nth degree.
Taylor, wait. I think I lost it and we went over and cross-talking. Can you lay out what you saw that was inconsistent in Lefty?
What I saw from his perspective.
Like from the start. There's something you saw that I didn't catch.
What he said that I thought was inconsistent is the fact that he said, I think Zimmerman is guilty, or he said he thought he was guilty, and yet he thought that there was not enough information to inculcate him on this fact and make him subjected to the justice system, which is fair because there really isn't enough information to, incriminate him. And then he said that I think that after he is declared free, or whatever the terminology is, that he should be beaten to a bloody pulp or some shit by the people who are against him. And I think that completely goes against Mr.
Why? It's not the government that does it, is it? It's not the court system that beats the shit out of him. It's
So
the
wait.
family of Trayvon
You're actually
Martin.
okay?
Oh, so you're saying that that's excusable now?
You're
What?
okay with vigilantism? You're okay with
No,
street
I'm not.
justice?
I'm saying
I'm
that-
addressing Lefty though.
Okay, well, you looked at me.
In certain cases, yes.
Did I?
Wait, how did he look at you? Wait, hold on. How did he look
That's
at you?
the joke,
Oh,
I think.
don't you even
Yeah.
ask. Woody and I have had plenty of masturbation sessions side by side. So
You know, look, yeah.
He knows the look.
I know the
Fucking Taylor. But Lefty, it does seem like, you're okay with lynch mobs, but not reading the Miranda rights.
I never said I was okay with lynch mobs.
Well, it's kind of what you described with the Zimmerman trial and how they
Not
should.
really. I mean, if you're going to attack my points,
Oh my
I would
God.
appreciate you attacking them directly and not creating a straw man to strengthen your position so that you seem like you're punting the shit out of something that I never actually said.
But wait.
Yeah, how about this is
You
fucking
said
CNN
his
so I can
his
talk.
friends and family should get together and
Trayvon
kick
Martin.
the shit out of him.
Beating the shit out of George Zimmerman. Yes, I wouldn't have a problem with that. After
All
the
right.
trial, after he's acquitted, he's not going to go to jail, not kill him,
So
not deprive him of life, but just beat him.
Forget lynch
Dude,
mobs.
are you
You're okay with a
for
posse justice?
being anti-you? Because this is
I
too
think there's more backstory needed here. Why do you think that he needs to be beat up, Lefty?
Because I think what he did was fucked up. And I think he should be protected by the law, the stand your ground law, but at the end of the day, he was the one that on his own was following a black kid. And through some course of his actions,
No,
which he
he
initiated,
wasn't.
he initiated the fight because he started following that kid. It's that simple. Don't follow him. The fight doesn't happen. It's his fault. And at a certain point, it becomes his fault.
Wait,
and
real quick.
he started losing the fight. He was in fear of his life. Fine. Shoot him.
See it.
What?
Send me that
Didn't he initiate-
where he initiated the fight because it didn't fucking happen. Did you know that at the
He was
time of that-
following him.
But wait. He's part of a neighborhood watch group. It's his role to follow people.
Wasn't he jumping over the gate since he didn't have a key to initiate the fight itself?
A fucking cause. And guess what? He didn't follow anyone on his own volition. He did it because that was his job. He was meant to follow people.
Was he carrying a badge? Did he identify himself as being from the neighborhood watch?
I don't know.
No. Okay, then he was just some fucking
No.
random kid following Trayvon Martin.
No, wait.
No.
He's a neighborhood watch group, and these are not like branches of the government. I don't think there's any badge involved, right?
Okay.
They're communities that decide,
There's not
look, we'd be a
badge.
little
Thank
safer.
God, Woody.
Okay. They'll be a little bit safer if we all keep an eye out for each other. If we see someone that maybe we've never seen here before, then we're going to watch it. And the kid had a hoodie and Skittles, so he was guilty as sin.
I love that horse shit where they try and portray he just had tea and Skittles.
Yeah.
Like, as though that's some sort of
The
fucking
fact is, he was a kid
validation
jumping over a
for
gate in a
Hey,
gated
you want to know the
community.
actual facts? All those pictures you saw on the internet and on the news sites, that wasn't Trayvon Martin in 2012.
Right.
That was Trayvon Martin in like 2007. You want to check back because he was a 6'3" fucking football player who was suspended for violence
Varsity football
at
player.
the time, And varsity.
So black varsity football players look intimidating and thus should warrant following from.
Try and twist this. You
Wait a minute, Lefty. Didn't you just have an issue with straw men? And mine was less of a reach than yours.
I know. But what's fair is fair.
I was going to say this: if it was Jordy,
Trayvon Martin was 6'3" and muscular as a football player at the time of that, who had been suspended for subsequent issues with.
Okay.
Not subsequent, but there were surely to be subsequent. There were prior issues.
All right, wait. You know, to me, the major story in the Trayvon Martin case, which can never be a major story by its nature, is how bad the press covered it, right? The press should have said, oh my gosh, did you notice we used 12-year-old innocent-looking pictures of this guy? Yeah. Did you notice how much we focused on the Arizona iced tea and Skittles, which seem so friendly and suburbban? Did you notice how,
Zimmerman's a white Latino?
Dude, did you... Yeah, that's the thing. Did you know... It was a white guy against a black guy because a white guy and a black guy is a better story than a Latino and a black guy. That's the deal. And there was something else. I think it was NBC, but I think Kyle said it was ABC, so now I'm not sure. They edited the 911 tapes to make it look like Zimmerman was racist. So, in short, the tapes, I think they said, like, what does this guy look like? What's his race? And he says it's a black guy. And then they edit out the question to just be like, there's a black guy in the street.
Well, I was swayed by remember when the precinct footage came out, and it was really grainy and crappy video, but they isolated on Zimmerman's head and said, see, look, there's no cuts or scrapes on there. But then photos from the crime scene came out, and he was bloodied and like his bleeding from his scalp. I was fooled by that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not ashamed, but I just still think that it's
the major story there is that the press tried to convict a man. The other part of the story is that Lefty thinks it's okay for lynch mobs to come and get people when it's like, I don't know. To me, if you're found not guilty in court, then that law of the land, like, you are not guilty. That's it. We decided culturally that is the way we determine whether people are innocent or guilty, and we stand by it.
Then let's move on. Let's say
except OJ.
Except OJ, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not a hypocrite.
Because he wrote the well, I didn't do it, but if I did, here's
how.
This book. Yeah. Oh. And what publisher was like, you know what? Yes.
Every publisher. Publishers are in the business of making money.
Who wants to make a bunch of money, you dumb fuck.
No way Kyle still has no power. Lazy.
Okay, well, can someone fucking call Kyle aside from me, because he is being a straight-edge douche right now.
I'm on it.
He's probably knee-deep in some pussy right now. Leave that man alone.
Nope.
If you're knee-deep in some pussy, it's not the kind of pussy you want.
Are you leaving him a voicemail right now? Is that what you're...
No, I'm not leaving a voicemail. I'm not an idiot.
What are you doing, actually?
I'm calling Kyle.
The Zimmerman case is going just like I said it was, and like I remember getting into like an argument with a guy with like a lady at the bank.
It's no longer available, and so
this lady, there's on news. They're trying to make an example out of this man when he was in the right, and it's like he killed a young black man. I'm like, he killed a young black man that was trespassing in a gated community.
No,
he wasn't trespassing though. He had the right to be there, didn't he?
Yeah.
He had the right to be there, but the fact is,
there is not
trespassing
to convict Zimmerman. There's not enough.
The way I've took the evidence of this story is he jumped over the gate after he went and got something because he didn't have a key to get back in or a gate pass. He was staying with his uncle or somebody.
He didn't live in this gated community.
Uncle did.
Like he was trying to come back in.
No, Taylor, you might not know this. He was staying with his uncle who lived there.
No, he didn't. I saw that on CNN, which I trust.
Are you certain? Because I thought I was
my bias.
Are you certain he didn't live there?
I could very well be wrong.
It doesn't matter if he was there or not.
I thought the uncle lived there.
It's irrelevant. Basically, what he did.
I could be wrong.
Zimmerman seen a guy jump over the gate.
I heard that, but I'm not willing to subject
there was
anything
a rash
of judgment.
I'm sorry, Wings. I keep interrupting you. If I had 3 monitors, I'd be looking this up right now. Just saying. Wings.
This PKA sucks because of lack of monitors.
And like some vandalism or something in the area that had them on edge. So he sees the black guy jump over the gate. He goes to investigate. As soon as he investigates, Trayvon Martin starts giving him the lip, this standard,
Trayvon Martin starts giving him the lip.
Like, what are you doing, son? What are you doing? Starts getting that and gets physical with it.
That's what happens.
And I can picture Zimmerman reaching out and like, you got to leave, and he's like, no, I live right here, and then all of a sudden Trayvon Martin hits him, and then it just goes right to the ground.
So let's break it down from Trayvon's perspective. Okay, jumps the fence. Some guy, whoever it may be, sees it, starts following him. He doesn't know who it is.
Wait.
He's walking around.
Don't leave out the phone call on
You
this.
also take into account the fact that the perspective you're taking has also been suspended 3 times this year with violent.
Man, this crack-ass bitch is following me.
So,
Who cares?
I'm gonna kick his ass.
You know what? You know what the worst thing about this is that facts are fucking inconvenient.
What the worst part about this is?
Like the inconvenient fact that he was living with his uncle at the time and he had a right to be there.
I know that you hate Jews so much.
Wait. There's a part of the story that I think Lefty was about to skip, which is
if I skip it, please inform
he
me.
was while this
what
was it, crack ass bitch following him. He called his girlfriend in fear and said, "Look, I'm being followed right now, and I'm scared." So pick up from
Did
there.
he actually say that?
Something.
Yes, he did.
Was that the girl that said in the course of the trial, "Sir, that's retarded"?
I
Was
don't
that
think.
the girl?
Wait, was that the girlfriend?
That's the girlfriend.
Was it her? Okay, because that's all I know her for. Was "Sir, that's retarded."
Here's the thing. The thing boils down to this. Trayvon Martin sucked at communication. If he could have looked at Zimmerman instead of going out with physical violence and goes, "Hey, dude, I'm staying at my uncle's. I don't have a gate key. My uncle lives right there on this
His
street."
uncle didn't live in the gated community.
I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm going by the trial records on ABC News, which is a much credible source than CNN.
What I'm saying. I'm saying his uncle didn't live in the gated community.
Well, whatever. Why would he jump a gated community gate?
Any sort of fucking reason.
Shortcut?
You jump fences for shortcuts?
I'm
Well,
just saying.
is he trying to cut across a gated community to get I jump one fence, I go through.
If he jumped the fence, he has all rights to question. Either
No, he
way,
doesn't. He
if
does
he
not.
was better at explaining his situation, he could have got escorted to the gate and maybe let go on his way.
No.
So Taylor, your position is that Zimmerman was out of line?
My position is that Zimmerman should have been less fucking aggressive with his approach, but also that Trayvon was out of line.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, I can
if
agree
you
with
had
that, too.
taken my soul and transported it into either one of their bodies, we'd be perfectly cool. Right?
You know what's crazy is the fact that all the pictures they show of fucking Trayvon Martin, they're all of him 12 years old, smiling and a little.
Yeah, I wish they grabbed his most recent Twitter picture.
But you know what?
Only because it's more accurate.
Yeah. No, it's not more accurate. It's phenomenally less accurate.
But
the
there's
most
not enough
recent
evidence to convict.
Is the fact that he is.
I don't think
he
you
is
know his most
sick.
recent Twitter pictures if you say that.
I watched it. I've googled the shit.
So what? Describe it.
I am this case.
Describe it.
He is 6'3".
Describe
and
his most recent Twitter
played
picture.
The football picture
No.
on the football team. He is 6'3" and played on the football team.
Okay, and you think
What
that's...
is the Twitter picture you're talking about? The one where he's got grills?
And
Yeah, he's
George Zimmerman,
shirtless. He's
5'10".
showing his grill
That's a 5-inch differential. That's a lot. If you've ever tried to get in a fight at a bar, which I have, I mean, there's
the people taller than you won't even do it.
A 5-inch differential.
Mm-hmm.
That just happens, and yet it's there. There is something there.
Well,
I think it's called alcoholism.
aliens.
Welcome to a new topic.
Aliens.
You think that George Zimmerman was alcoholic?
No, I think you're an alcoholic. You're drunk as shit.
Well, being drunk does not make someone an alcoholic.
Watch the most recent fucking PKA and tell me who's an alcoholic person who passed out after fucking 15 minutes.
I think that proves that Wing's not an alcoholic because he doesn't have he can't handle it because he doesn't do it.
Are you doing that, Lefty? Are you
I
doing
think
that?
you guys are awfully hard on his art.
Video record. This is the same level of alcohol that was in my bottle when I passed out. That means I
You
didn't
actually
go
put a good
crazy
bit of it
long.
away. You actually
did,
put a good bit
Wings.
of it away.
Talking about that, I was actually talking about an issue and you turned it into this. I was talking about.
Because you keep going over the same thing, dude. You're forgetting what we're talking about because the alcohol is going to your brain.
Is that how neurology works?
I don't know how neurology works. I'm not a neuroscientist.
Oh my god, that's the first thing ever I've heard that Wings will readily admit, I don't know how this works.
I don't know how the brain works.
Yeah.
It's not a small block V8.
Doesn't have EcoBoost. If it had EcoBoost, Wings would understand this shit. Wings would be all over it if it had EcoBoost. You're like, listen here, motherfuckers.
You know what?
Wait, I'm sorry, Wings, what'd you say?
Can you get Joe over here? Let's see if Joe thinks that Murka's drunk.
Oh, he would.
You don't have EcoBoost.
I don't have EcoBoost. I don't. I'm standard. I'm sorry.
Let's just randomly rip on EcoBoost every 15-20 minutes.
You know what? I'm not a fan of it. I think we should continue that.
You know what also has the EcoBoost? The Ford Taurus SHO. It's got EcoBoost in that bitch.
Does
Wings,
it?
Wait, Wings, you made fun of me for my car having EcoBoost.
Your car didn't have EcoBoost.
Yeah, it does.
It's not by Ford. Only Ford has EcoBoost.
6 liters of displacement.
Oh my god, then my mechanic is a lying fuck.
I'll see how he does it. I can't trust another man to tell me.
Wait, Wings, honestly tell me, why do you think that I shouldn't enjoy my 5.7 liter V8 of a Chrysler engine?
Wait, do you really have a 5.7 V8?
He
Yeah,
does.
that's the Chrysler 300.
That is a lot of motor for that car, isn't it?
It's
Well,
yeah,
it's
it's
coming to
fast as
6.2.
fuck. It is really fast, and it gets them wet. And apparently they don't like that.
Wait, I thought them getting wet was an indication that they did like it.
I thought that was an indication they were very happy.
That was an indication that they do like it, but that was more of an indication to kind of dismount Wings' argument with all that empiricism and data. Like, oh, get rid of that.
Wait a minute, you were all about facts 15 minutes ago, and now you're like, no, take your data.
Only when it goes with my car,
I didn't ask for details.
Facts. It's just all about just what I feel is right.
Like, I'm only got a cracked radiator here at 60,000 miles. Chrysler's the bomb.
I don't know what you're saying right
Yes,
now.
you do.
I'm saying Woody's truck has 140 grand on it, and it's got a stain factory.
Still better than your Ford, Wings.
Yeah, look, I try not to pick on your guys' cars. Everyone knows I rule the roost in this category. I love my truck.
Champion.
My truck is freaking awesome. It's in the driveway now, and Joe's doing all the driving because he knows where to go. And we pull up, and I see my truck in his driveway, and think that thing is so freaking awesome. I think I've raised the property values in this neighborhood just by parking here.
People wandering around buying a new house. Oh, well, they're parking this kind of truck here.
$6,000 is raising property
Well,
value.
then honestly, fuck the rest of you, because apparently.
Let me clear this up with some data. Woody's truck's radiator has done twice the life of yours, and it'll probably get another 60,000
Wait, no,
out of it.
you don't know that. You don't know that. What is the life value on your truck, Woody?
My Silverado has
What is the
126,000
mile
on the
value?
radiator.
How many miles do you have in your car?
Wings made that like a fucking
How many miles do you have in your car?
60,000.
So I'm at 110 something. So it's almost double.
I'm at 126, and that is double.
I can do math pretty good, man.
Not right now.
No, I can.
And I just changed the fluid I ain't got no rust in the lines. My radiator's good for a while.
This isn't even hard. What's the cube root of 8?
No, my radiator got
What is
fucked.
the cube root of 8?
The fuck? What's happening right now?
What number, if you cube it, turns into 8? And not the length.
He's on Wolfgram Alpha right now.
Oh, I'm on Wolfram Alpha. No.
He don't know what planet he's on right now.
You see, Murka, when you asked me before the show to start drinking with you, and I told you, well, maybe later on in the show I'll start sipping on a little something, but I don't want to start drinking when the show's, before the show starts or exactly when the show starts.
Yeah,
you know why?
Be too entertaining as opposed to your natural self.
Murka's actually one of the smartest people I know. right? Like, of all the people...
Oh my god, I'm going to record that. Because
in my phone,
lots of me.
I bet Murka is among the top 2 or 3, conceivably even 1, I just don't know who it is, of, like, who I would bet would do well in an IQ test. And right now, he doesn't know the cube root of 8.
2.
It is 2. It is 2. Did you look it up?
No.
Now Woody needs to just edit this, and Murka's probably going to try to offer him a little cash. Like, can you edit it so that I get it
I'm
right?
sitting there thinking about this. We need to get Murka to buy something really expensive right now.
Against the Blackhawks because I wanted to make sure that if I made fun of a Blackhawks fan, the Blues would be on top. But I can't, and so now it's embarrassing.
Somebody found like a Brett Hull jersey that's signed from like the St. Louis Blues.
Murka, you know what's great is that when you see the Stanley Cup hoisted by your favorite team,
dude, I fucking
twice in 4 years. Twice in 4 years?
Dude, fuck you.
It's awesome.
Fuck you so hard. Dude, fuck you.
Yeah, Lefty, I know what it's also like to have the Stanley Cup hoisted by your team as a Hurricanes fan.
Oh my god. Just
It's such as just a rewarding, like you've been there,
it's such
you've
a
watched,
pleasure.
you've invested the time, and
The
you get to see them
parade.
enjoying.
I watched
and-
the Hurricanes win the trophy, and I never watched hockey.
oh
in
my
my
god,
life.
Wayne, shut
Dude,
the fuck
I remember.
up.
I remember.
Everyone shut the fuck
This is a
up.
true story.
I
This is a
hate
true
all of
story. So the Hurricanes won the cup, right? And then I'm at our local Cool Sports, which is our hockey like retail
Woody,
store,
I hope you die in a house fire.
and I'm buying new shoulder pads. And then there's the captain of the Hurricanes, who just won the Stanley Cup, buying stuff for his kids. And I was all like shell-shocked and like starstruck. I'm like,
Did he
man,
have the Stanley Cup with him?
he didn't,
Dude,
but
fuck you, fuck you.
I had a slight cold, right? And the season had just started, you know, after the one after we won the Stanley Cup. And I was thinking to myself,
2007?
I was thinking to myself, like, oh, you know, I want to shake his hand, but I really can't because he's the captain of the Stanley Cup champions, and he has a certain responsibility to keep winning. I can't give him my cold.
Dude,
You probably
Woody,
know what that's like, right?
I hate you so much.
Murka, you know what you should do right now? You should go online to NHL.com and order a replica Stanley Cup for yourself so you can hoist it yourself. Because wouldn't it be great if you had your own Stanley Cup that you could lift whenever you want?
That would be great, but fuck you, because North having to defend myself against
The Hurricanes.
is just
The
embarrassing.
fact that the Hurricanes are better than your team is a horrible thing.
Hurricane. Well, they're not better.
Yeah, they
but
are. No, they are better.
Oh no, fuck
I mean,
you.
Oh, I'm
this-
sorry.
This isn't exactly a replica. It's
If
got the
we're- if
Blackhawks
we're-
logo on it.
You
That's
don't
the
know
named
what I'm
champions.
saying.
But it's only $42. You should buy it right now.
There you go, Murka. It's got the Blackhawks logo on it. That's close to St. Louis, isn't it?
He gave him a Stanley Cup with the Blackhawks logo.
Don't,
That's a lame-
Murka, I will so buy you this with the money from the YOLO boys.
The YOLO boys?
The YOLO boys are going to buy you. You know what? If you wanted to tip Murka for his time here, YOLO boys.
Don't you even compare me to the Blackhawks.
And you know who we haven't been talking about? Official CJB Games. They are also linked in the description, and they do speed art, I think. Yeah,
Actual art. That's cool.
it's actual
Hey,
art sped
I
up.
wish I was
and it's
artistic.
awesome. And
How about you don't compare me to the Blackhawks ever again?
Murka,
sorry.
question: Is comedy? Would you consider comedy an art?
I would. I'm funnier than you. Are you a good artist?
No, I'm not.
You're
Obviously, because you're funnier than I am. That's.
I am. I mean, that goes without saying.
nobody's
And-
attacking how funny you are. I feel like you're defensive, but we're actually on your side.
Yeah.
No, I'm mostly aggressive right now because we're just coming off of this hockey issue.
I can see why that'd be a sore spot
All
for
of
a
these
fan like
guys
you.
saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, the Blackhawks are great." No, you're not great. You got Kane, and that's it. You know who would have fucking won?
I know we got Taves,
the
Captain.
Smythe
Excuse me,
Award?
they have
You know who
Taves,
should have
Captain
won the
Serious.
Smythe Award is fucking Rask.
Rask was good.
should
Rask was
have won the
good.
Smythe Award. He should have. He should have won the Smythe Award.
You know
But
who's
do you
won
know-
the Stanley Cup more recently than the Blues? Pretty much everybody.
The Wayne Gretzky era Kings have won it before the
So
Blues.
hard right in the cheek, just a good, a good
That wasn't
solid
even good form. Get your elbow up, idiot.
elbow up.
Too high. Yeah, go level on that. You get your body weight behind it. Maybe
Mario
you gotta do a hook.
Don't forget to do that.
You're not doing a hook
thing
anymore.
We were trying last
You did
week.
a hook
Remember
at
that?
first. Now you. All right, now you're just masturbating, as far as I can tell.
I'm saying, tell me when.
Now you're just masturbating the viewing.
Woody, tell me when. Where's the good point?
You're not throwing a hook anymore. I guess. There you go. That was actually. I like that much better.
That's good.
All right.
You know, I actually watched the video you uploaded recently, which was the PKA like 53. Where,
did you?
You and I, or I guess I was drunk.
Oh, did we wrestle in it? I think I was a little tipsy as well.
In it.
How did that go?
You never said that I was clearly way stronger than you, and I threw you around a little bit. But
That's
then you
not
did,
how I remember it at all.
You did some after I felt so confident, like, yeah, this is an old man, I can throw him around. Then you did some sort of witchcraft, which I don't totally remember, where it was like a.
What happened was I shot in for a single leg on Murka, and it wasn't a very good one. So he kind of bear hugged my chest. This is PKA 53. You can watch it, and then he just stalled there. Like he maintained this death grip around my ribs for a while.
I didn't know what to do,
and I was I don't know, sort of slowly advancing inch by inch, trying to improve my position. And then eventually I did and got him somewhere. Do you remember how I finished you?
No, I do remember. You got me, after I was done squeezing you and leaning back, you kind of got me on my back, and then you did a side cover thing where you got yourself on the side of me, and then eventually I sat up from that, and you got behind me, and you gave me a nice choke from behind.
All right, that's one of the services I offer.
I got taken from that.
You see how Murka's acting? Just imagine if you were a girl at a bar and he was hitting on you.
No, I'm sure Murka's got some just incredibly sick
so
game.
fucking smooth. He's got game it for days.
Yeah.
They call him
I want to
Monopoly.
see the game with him half drunk like this.
Half drunk? You think I'm half drunk? That's adorable.
That needs to be a meme. I just get this shot of him right here and get that.
If you think I'm half drunk right now, more power to you. But that's absolutely adorable.
Can I ask you, is your face numb at the moment?
No, not at all.
You just, yeah.
Is your eyes heavy?
No.
See, I think you experience alcohol differently than me. I would be.
Do you think so, like intrinsically, or just because I've drank way more?
I'm not sure what the cause is, but I
Do
don't.
you get your eyes heavy and you just feel worse because of alcohol? Because a lot of people do. A lot of people feel that way.
I don't know if I get eye heavy, sleepy, or anything, but I get face numb early. I bet if I drank 2 beers in a hurry, I'd easily hit that.
Two beers in a hurry.
Yeah, in a hurry, though.
Murka, why is that?
If I do 2 beers over 4 hours, it won't happen. But 2 beers in a hurry, yeah, for sure.
You don't.
No, and Lefty, you were supposed to be my champion. I polished this off, and then you didn't give me any support.
I gave you support. I got
Wait,
Jim Beam and Coke right here, baby.
Is that what you were drinking?
What?
It
No,
looked
I
like
actually
beer.
drank 5 16-ounce beers, and then this one double. This is 2 bottles of wine right here, and so I drank 2 of those.
All that tonight?
Yeah. It's not too hard.
But wait. So I'm mildly.
You can do it too.
I'm concerned because this seems like not a normal amount of alcohol to drink. Hanging out at the house alone.
It seems like an alcoholic amount of alcohol to drink.
No, because that's bullshit. Because we were talking earlier about online friends and stuff.
I was with my friends way earlier.
But also, I want to make a
So
point
it wasn't
here.
all alone.
I wouldn't consider Murka even drinking during the show. I wouldn't consider that him drinking alone.
No, it wasn't. Well, I mean, when I'm with just fucking a bunch of people on my computer screen, yeah, that's alone. But
I wouldn't
most
call
of
it
this
alone.
I drank with friends earlier. So
I wouldn't classify what you drank during
I
the
would
show
never
alone.
pretend that this was all alone. Like, that would be
I don't consider us to be alone right now either.
You don't, Woody?
I'm very much with you guys.
Yes. All over you.
That's right.
Everywhere.
Soon we're gonna put on our Kinect-controlled vibrating underwear. Xbox One for life, and that's the reason.
Let Kinect turn
Hey, you know
you
what?
always
I don't
on.
give a fuck as long as all of those Rape Squad Killers people keep thinking like, Durkah, he's a good guest. And then just keep doing that. As long as that's continuous.
Yes.
I wonder if it's just going to take a sharp turn now after this episode.
Especially you, Lefty, is that I'm better than you.
I have yielded long ago to your betterness than me. Long ago, I yielded.
Yield again, because it's that extreme.
I yield, Murka. I yield.
No, I'm just being a dick, but...
You know where you can see him being a dick regularly? Twitter.com/MurkaDurk and YouTube.com/XCapone.
Follow me!
I just gave you a great pitch. I gave you a great lead-in, and...
This is one of the only times I've been on PKA where you got rid of all of the advertisements in the beginning, and so there's nothing in the later...
Actually, we just switched over to our most recent ad. I need to peek at it.
So you have one right now.
Well, we could say it again. My ad is... I need more monitors so desperately I can't see what
Tell me
I'm
what
doing.
it is, and I'll read it with the most heart you've ever heard. It'll be like Shawshank Redemption level fucking play.
I think I'm on the Epiphany one right now. I can't read it because it's obscured by something else on my screen.
All right, we're talking about Team Zero Epiphany, youtube.com/Team Zero Epiphany.
Yes, that is.
That's not
They feature a diverse
right now.
gaming channel, a diverse gaming comedy channel that focuses on a variety of content. So youtube.com/Team Zero Epiphany.
Subscribe to
check them
Come on,
out.
Kyle. Big money, no whammy. Big money, no whammy.
Anyone
Link is in
willing
the
to pay
description.
out the $32,000 it takes to advertise on Painkiller already is definitely serious about YouTube.
Yep, they are going to keep coming with great content for you.
Follow me on Twitter. I paid $100,000 to be here.
That's gonna be the new thing on the Rape Squad Killer subreddit is what he charges for PKA slots
right.
now. What a dick!
And I take all the money myself. That's
Yeah,
right. That's how I do
You
it.
don't. You don't. No, I
He
haven't
uses
seen
it to buy hookers and slaves. So
Yeah. Sometimes I just have to look away from that subreddit because it's all fucking hate.
my God.
Wings, how's you? I don't want to delve into specific too much, but you talked earlier before the show that
Why are you being such an idiot?
that your channel is you're feeling better about your videos and views and stuff.
I will.
Oh, my views are starting to return to what they were in January. I just got to keep up the pace.
What have you been doing?
Posting regularly again.
But are you posting whatever you want, or are you posting COD commentaries,
I'm
video
kind of
stuff?
following us. The thing about YouTube is you can't post what you want. You got to kind of post what other people want. And like I'm doing that kind of, but I'm kind of doing it my own way. Like I'm trying to do 2 videos minimum, and aim for 3. But what I try to do is I do 1 real life video and 1 gameplay video of some sort. Be it sometimes it's COD, sometimes it's not. Like for example, I couldn't get COD gameplay the other day, so I went on to Fallout New Vegas and I just talked about the topic I wanted to talk about while I was dicking around in Fallout New Vegas. and that pretty much got around the same amount of views. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And that's just what I've been doing lately, and like it seems to be working.
You know what I want to know? Is where the fuck is Kyle?
Kyle is, like I said, neck deep in some pussy.
Wow, first he was knee deep like 15 minutes ago. You better be.
He's trying to get
The water
back
level is
home. That's where
rising.
he's
He
trying
better
to
be
go.
careful.
It's not hard to be knee deep in pussy and still fucking have a podcast. If anything, when you put her off and make her feel less important, she'll be more attracted to you later.
You know what I think? He flipped the breaker wherever he is. He's like, oh, power's out. Let's start stumping.
I was sort of worried about my power going out because my brother got a wall like thing down like I have
this cunt
air
going.
conditioner, like a little air conditioner unit,
Uh-huh.
and like when we both turn them on at the same time, it flips the breaker. It's like fuck.
Are you on
get
the
on
same
another breaker,
circuit
man.
or? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's on the same circuit. It's on the same breaker, and like. I'm thinking if he can get like a drop cord and plug it in this far wall, it'll be on a different breaker.
Can I
Yeah,
can I
but it might
request
not
a
be.
new topic from you guys with topics and multiple monitors and such?
New
Oh,
topic,
yeah,
bring
let's
it
go
up.
with a new topic.
What do you got? Oh, you're requesting one from us, Woody, is what you're saying?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, I misheard
I
you.
thought you had something to say.
Usually I keep a list and stuff, but I can't use my computer. I have one monitor.
I mean, there's the teacher sex stuff. There's the
Edward Snowden
Edward Snowden.
being granted.
Oh, the
Granted
Snowden
asylum?
thing. Man, I feel like the people of the United States like Snowden.
I
No
like
one's
him,
mad
yeah.
at him for telling us a secret. It's all the people who were trying to keep it that are mad.
Mm-hmm.
It's people that are bullshit. Fuck them people. I think our military budget's way too expensive anyway.
Clearly. It's higher than the next 5 military budgets on the planet combined.
It's higher than the next 10.
I think we should cut it in
I
half
didn't
and
know
use
that.
that money somewhere else.
10.
Like
Higher
paying
than
down the national
China,
debt.
Indonesia, Britain, France, Germany, all the next ones.
Really? That's...
How insane is that? Okay,
It's
I
ridiculous.
kind of think it's not such a horrible idea for the world's largest economy, and we still are, in terms of
We are.
GDP and stuff, to have the world's largest military. All right, I sort of get that. But our economy is not larger than the next 10 combined. Heck, it's barely
No.
bigger than number 2. So I think our
Which is
military budget
fine.
should be roughly in line.
But they never have it in line.
No, they don't.
And
They pretend as though China is some ancillary fucking country with a little bit of an economy, and yet we can...
If I can't balance my checkbook, I'm homeless. If the United States can't balance their checkbook, they borrow more. They just get more money.
if you
Yeah,
commit
well, then
murder on somebody you don't like, you go to
We
jail.
can't balance our checkbooks.
Oh,
Because-
you and your due process.
Fuck
All you
due process.
My
Fuck it.
God. Fuck
But
it.
it's just it's the ability to project power, and we are a largely professional army. We don't have a draft anymore, so a lot of these
No,
guys.
we do have a draft, actually, now.
Well,
Well, under what, like you must have.
we have to register with the draft, but they're not pulling soldiers from.
No, you don't have to register with the draft. As a male, if you want to vote, you have to sign up for the draft. So it is still existent. It's still extant. So don't pretend like it's not there.
Right. Okay. But they're not actively seeking.
But they haven't
participants
drafted for
in war.
40 years.
No, they haven't.
So
And
we're
they-
registered.
They're
They're not going to draft my
And
fat ass
Woody, I
anyway.
will be there to defend your freedom. Apparently.
If they want to
Defend
draft
freedom.
my fat ass, I'd be like, send me to jail.
And we do have a bit of a military-industrial complex. Just Lockheed Martin and McDonnell Douglas making the new fighter jet that cost $50 million, and the last ones cost
Stop saying
$35.
names that
What
are
about that stealth bomber that cost like $2 or $3 billion and they just scrapped it?
I thought the B-2 Spirits were that. I thought they were.
No, the B-2 Spirits are the current ones, but they're trying to make another one that looks like a fighter plane, and it just isn't good at what it's doing.
It's just
The
we're
F-35?
oh
It might
yeah,
be the F-35.
but we're trying to be a high-tech professional army with we're making up for the fact that we don't have a huge amount of soldiers, just like in China or Russia in World War II.
No, we do, man. We do. We
Well,
have
but
a
not
lot of
compared to like Russia or China, and we're making up for that quote difference in terms of arming them with the latest weaponry, most powerful stuff, and that's
Russia
really
has a
expensive.
population about a third the size of what we have right now.
But Russia in World War II had one of the largest standing armies in the world.
Tell people in 1940.
You and your World War II days.
But,
Oh,
yeah,
Russia,
damn
you're-
it, I didn't-
you're-
I don't get what I don't see where you're
Russia
fighting here.
in every way.
But we're projecting power of a very high tech, expensive army. So that's going to be it's like double
No.
jeopardy. It's really really
No,
expensive.
it's not about double jeopardy. As far as Russia goes, we are more powerful than Russia. Russia is in a fucking financial crisis right now, even worse than
We're
we
in a
are.
financial crisis, Murka.
Yeah, and do you know anything about the Russian fucking financial districts right now?
Oh,
They
yeah,
have-
ask me
Their
anything.
cars are autonomous. That's what I know.
I'm gonna put it this way: Russia doesn't fuck around where the United States do. When Russia
Okay,
invaded
you-
Gori way a couple
You
years
assume
ago,
that Russia is some autonomous fucking empire that is.
let me finish my
really
statement.
powerful.
When Russia
We
invaded
are
Gori,
more powerful than Russia. They have a severe financial deficit right now.
Okay.
okay,
Russia-
I understand they have a severe deficit.
Winter
I'm just saying
War.
this: they invaded Gori a couple years ago. They killed 10,000 people in a weekend.
They killed
We
20,000
had people crying that we lost like 4,000 people in a decade.
All right, well,
Right.
I'm just saying.
Hey. We care very much for the YOLO boys.
Yeah.
You know what?
They're the
Woody,
best goddamn
keeping the troops
European and African
dry, let them
weathermen
know
ever.
high, low pressure areas
Absolutely.
moving through the.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this too, Murka.
Protecting us from snow.
If a war happened, the financial property of a country wouldn't matter
It's dangerous.
because money doesn't matter. That thing you seize
the country
assets
that would
at that
matter
point.
would be fucking us and China. Those would be the only countries that mattered.
China's army doesn't matter for this simple reason alone.
It's not
They
about
can't
the size of the army.
mobilize them.
It's about the number of nuclear.
The size
arms.
of the China's army would be impossible to keep up.
Well, fucking clearly, but it's about the number of nuclear armaments that they can maintain.
Wait a
Nuclear
minute.
weapons are a deterrent, and that would be last resort.
They're not a deterrent, because if you're proposing that the U.S. is intimidating them in that style, then
It would be a Cold War. It wouldn't be an actual physical war. I don't think we'll see another full-scale physical war in our lifetime. Everything would be...
we'll experience it. And you know
we
what?
might experience a war
Do
in
you think-
Iran. We
do you
might
think-
experience a...
Do you think humanity? Do you think we could actually have a significant nuclear exchange? Do you think we could do that?
We couldn't. We could not.
Wait,
We'll
why not?
die where that happens.
I don't think Obama could do it.
Well, let's not bring a fucking president into it. Let's just say...
But we're talking about humanity, like being the guy
Humanity.
that has to push the button that he knows is going to kill millions of people.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Humanity's got that in it.
I couldn't do it. I mean,
Putin
yeah,
could do
we dropped Nagasaki and Hiroshima, but that's not the same as launching ICBMs.
Putin could do it.
I don't think anybody could.
I could do it.
I'm enough of a sociopath. I can do
Yeah,
that.
fuck, I got some sociopath in me. Let me.
I don't know.
Just let me do everything you need to happen.
It's kind of
I don't
inconsistent with my statement that if I was Trayvon or Zimmerman, that we'd all be fine.
Yeah, and how I'm a piece of shit because
see,
vigilante justice,
because
etc.
Woody's a good person. I'm not a good person, Lefty. Just give me that right, and I'll do it.
Wait, you just spent like the last 30 minutes telling me how about you're better than me, but now you're not a good person.
No, I'm completely better than you, but
So
I'm
I'm a really big piece of shit.
Fuck you.
Okay, all right. Got it. I just want to know where I stand.
Murka, where's this unchecked aggression coming from?
Are you projecting, Murka? Are you projecting onto me?
I like antagonizing Lefty because he's so much fun to antagonize. And you know what? If you were in my same position, you would have a lot of fun antagonizing Lefty.
We
Just
got cut this PKA
because he'll
short,
just
man.
constantly fall back like, you know what? You know that's not gonna happen, and let's just do this. But
Wait, what?
he's a funny fuck.
Lefty's
And
a funny fuck.
I hate you with every fiber of my being, but also
Where? See, I can't tell if you're joking.
Yeah,
I'm
see, I can't. I'm having a hard time too. I can't because I don't know you well
I'm
enough.
so subtle that you guys can't figure that out. But
I just don't think I know you well enough. That's my issue. I think I don't
you
know.
know,
I can't
fuck
speak for
you. We'll meet and we'll be best friends as soon as we meet.
Handies?
That's no.
No.
Get your hands off my man.
I don't eat candy ever.
You guys want to hear my new channel idea?
Yes.
This is a more important issue.
What?
But you hear my idea, I think you'll disagree.
No, I
Yeah,
don't
with the
think
idea
I
or
will,
with the-
because
okay,
it
anyway,
would be
Wings, what's your new channel?
totally irrelevant. And
Murka.
I'm
I'm thinking about doing a series called Fat
But
Lincoln.
what we're
where I
talking
dress up
about
as
is
Abraham
that
Lincoln and give
Mr.
bad life
You-
advice.
If you don't pay attention to me right now, Lefty, I swear to God, I'll kill you.
No, I just heard Wings' idea. It's actually really fun.
Just
wait.
open your mouth and your idea chamber to reality.
Wait, what's my idea chamber again?
All right. Well, he had lost his.
Is this a phallic joke? I don't. No, I don't. Wings. Murka was talking. Wings, what's your idea? Because I heard it and I thought it was really funny.
Yeah. Fat Lincoln. I dress up as
Yeah,
Abraham
that's funny.
Lincoln
Now I'm making him
and I
build
give bad life advice.
his ability to.
That's not bad, actually.
It's
Murka,
easy.
did you hear his idea?
It was bad.
What was it?
It was him saying, "Wings, Wings." Did you hear me say anything about Murka? About Murka?
Okay, Murka. Listen to
Not
this
doing
time,
anything of value.
please.
Murka,
Not,
one last try. Let Wings give you his idea, and then you
Evaluate
will
it.
arbitrate. You will
Wings,
arbitrate.
give me a fantastic idea, and I won't hit you with a ball peen hammer in the temple later.
Okay.
Alright.
Listen to it. I'm going to dress up as Abraham Lincoln and give bad life advice, and I'll call it Fat Lincoln.
Wait, you're gonna dress up like Abraham Lincoln, and then you're gonna do what?
Give bad life advice.
Okay, what is this life advice you will give people as Abraham Lincoln?
I figured it'd be like a spin-off of like Mail Monday and like Fail Friday, where I'd like just have people freeball ideas and I'd answer the questions to them, but as the idea of Abraham, as the prodigy of Abraham Lincoln.
So you thought Abraham Lincoln would have the same amount of pull as a fucking Mail Monday video?
But no, I mean,
But
are you
going
gonna do the accent or anything? Are you gonna like fourscore it?
I'm gonna do the top hat. Yeah, I'm gonna do the top hat, speak like it, wear a suit.
Fucking Lincoln.
You know what you could
Maybe have like a black friend come over and I'll like put one leg on his back or something.
Wings.
Wait, no. That's not what Abraham Lincoln did.
No, Wings.
Like I said, it was bad life advice, Lefty, because it's
Okay.
Lincoln.
Give me the fucking accent. I need to know the accent.
No, he's got to
No,
watch
wait a
Lincoln
minute,
over
wait
and
a
over
minute.
again.
Murka didn't pitch any of his jokes. Does Wings
I'm
have
about
to
to say
do?
this is unfair. I ain't getting no Murka jokes. I gotta give away my accent.
I like it.
I gotta watch Tab like 3 or 4 times before I get into the
I hope
character.
this is closed right now. Because
Wings, you could make it like a Q&A session and have people come to you with questions, and then you, as Fat Bad Lincoln, give them shitty responses.
Happy advice.
don't call it Fat Bad Lincoln.
I figured I'd cut it up like this, like have the question answered in like text, and like have me in different scenarios dressed up as Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
Like,
Wings,
cut
you
it
have to
up.
actually make this happen now. Everyone's going to be looking forward to it.
You gotta
Well,
start
I need
Truck
to find a
Tuesdays
suit I
now.
could wear that looks like something he would wear. That's the problem I've been looking for.
Hey, guess what, Lefty?
What's up?
Drink a fucking drink, you cunt.
I
You
have
told
been.
me that we would drink together, and now
I
you're
am. What do you? You can go back when you wake up and you're hungover as shit. You can watch this again, and you will
That's
see that I've been
adorable.
drinking.
I don't get hungover. I'm fucking 22. It's
You don't.
fine.
God,
I'm
How about you
7,000. I
fucking
get hungover as fuck.
dude,
I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
Murka is 22. He no longer gets dehydrated. He should be the ultimate survivor, man.
Wait, what is it that you didn't believe?
Because he was drinking out of a fucking styrofoam cup with no alcohol in there, and he was trying to play it off like it's more than it's worth.
Who, me?
No. Yeah, you dick.
Did you not see me hold this up when I poured it last
Drink
time?
that. No.
I
Hold
don't
that up and drink a shot's worth. Don't be a cunt. You drink that, and I'll polish this whole beer off.
I think you should go get water instead.
I think water would be the time to switch.
Oh, it's almost like a passive-aggressive thing that you could say during a podcast to try and...
I
derail
thought
everything.
that was a little clever. I thought he got.
How would you do that?
Yeah.
You ready?
What? Hold on, I'm not drinking it straight, dude. No. No.
Do you have like a Coke or something? Because I have a shirt.
I think he has a Pepsi.
That's
Why you guys are acting like mortal enemies all night.
Oh, yeah. Coke Zero.
Yes.
Honestly, Coke Zero is so much better than Diet Coke.
I couldn't. Was that a Pepsi indeed?
No, this was Coke Zero.
He was holding up.
Oh, okay.
Coke Zero
I find it to be, when I'm drinking and mixing drinks, I find it to be richer and fuller than Diet Coke.
Zero is better than Diet Coke.
You know what's rich and full? The YOLO boys.
Full of weather information
You know what?
and charts and shit.
They know more stuff about the weather than your silly...
Topography, motherfuckers.
They know that
That's not
shit.
even a related field. I guess it's kind of related.
I don't know. I would have gone with like a cloud, like, nebulous or something.
Here goes.
A cumulus.
All right. Well, Lefty,
Uh-oh, here it is.
will
What's
you
up?
cheer me? Will you cheer me?
Hold on. Let me mix it first. I gotta mix
You
it.
know what?
I gotta mix it.
We can't see any
That's
mixing
disingenuous
happening.
of me.
He's mixing. I see the
Finish
hand
this
right there.
and Make the full one.
Either that, I'm jerking off a very circular penis.
Is your penis not circular? Because that's weird as fuck.
Mine's cylindrical.
It's actually a perfect circle.
I've actually seen Woody's, and it is fantastically cylindrical.
Well, thank you.
There you go, Murka. Cheers, big ears.
Wait, don't drink it, you cunt. Hold on, real quick.
You were just yelling at me about drinking, and then I drink it, and you yelled, "Don't."
It's because I was pouring it. Fuck you.
I'm not drinking this whole thing.
You know, I'm sitting there looking at him, and I'm like, I would vomit drinking that beer.
All right. Cheers, Murka. We're best friends now.
1, 2, 3, go.
Go.
I wonder if he gets drunk enough to actually do stand-up for us.
Yeah, have you changed your position on reading your...
I can't.
Do you do your stand-up sober? Do you have you thought about that? Like, oh, should I do it drunk or?
It's not.
Oh, look at it. Look at his eyes, dude.
With my stand-up. Oh yeah, my eyes are clearly fucking drunk. I just drank a full fucking 16-ounce beer on nothing. But yeah, I want to perfect it. I want to make it good, like really good, before I ever do it.
So what's the next step in that?
I don't know. I honestly like.
So
really
this isn't
know.
my field, of course, but I think the next
No, I
step
know it's not,
is to
but
try it out.
Like Woody, you think that I'm funny, right?
I do.
That's what I want to do, but I'm trying to.
Think of it like a smooth lady.
No, it's not like that. It's not like a lady.
How can it not be like a
I want to
lady?
be funny, and I want to not just be funny. I want to think of something that's funny and unique.
See, I approach all my problems with the same approach, and it's mostly through like hard work, repetition, and iterative refinement.
Yeah.
And I think that works with comedy, doesn't it? You know, you work hard, you actually make progress, you test it out, you refine it.
Yeah, that works. I want to be funny. And
Murka, do you think it's possible you could test out bits on like YouTube?
I mean, you have a little audience there that already likes you.
Honestly, I've thought about trying out my comedy bits on YouTube, but honestly, my fans are... I have the best fans on YouTube, I think. Like, they constantly are supporting me and everything, and so I couldn't deal with them just saying, oh, this is funny, this is great. Like, I need real responses. Like,
You need strangers to like you.
Yeah, I need strangers to like me.
I know what you do. I know what you do. I got your answer. You do a 5-minute bit, and I'll put it on my channel, and they're going to be deathly against anything
that's not
you
gonna
do.
work. Like, I gotta be funny.
I got the hardest critics on the internet. I guarantee
He does. I've seen his comment section. They're fucking awful.
Have you seen my comment section?
Shout out to the Race Squad Killers subreddit talking about me.
Like, I'm honestly an asshole, and people like me.
Yeah, but there are well-reasoned arguments. Well, I mean, there's a lot of
I'm the
cursing.
nicest guy in the world, and nobody likes me.
There are well-reasoned arguments why I'm fantastic, but I need to know that, and I don't want to fucking do anything that's going to make me...
Am I like this when I'm drunk?
No.
No, you're just.
Oh my god, when you're drunk, Wings, you kind of go to this route. You go...
No, but Wings, in that short time period before 15 minutes into the show when you were hammered, and then 35 minutes into the show when you were passed out, you were very forceful in your points, like kind of like how Murka is.
He was fucking wasted and had nothing to contribute.
No, he contributed, I think.
I don't remember. I had a margarita and I blacked out.
I watched
That's not fair.
No, Woody, that's not fair. The next time we do that, you have to have like actual liquor. None of this like, oh, it's expired. You need a bottle of liquor next to you.
Lefty and Woody, I watched that video as a fucking viewer, and Wings was so drunk he couldn't contribute after the first 20 minutes.
For what it's worth, on the drinking episode, my intentions were much better. I went shopping for Loco, or what's it called? Someone help me. It's
Four Loco. God damn it, Woody.
Four Loco.
You're such a fucking dad. It's ridiculous.
So I went shopping for Four Loco. And then my wife convinced me we had something at home that would get it done. And when we got there, it wasn't. It's like margarita mix, which I can drink a good amount of.
I mean, I watched the video you uploaded recently, which was you uploading a video, and then you and I fighting.
Oh, the PKA 53. Yeah, we talked about that.
PKA 53, where, I mean, I felt like, God, when you came in and you grabbed me, and I just fucking did my thing right there, I felt like I had the best position ever.
Did we just step into a time machine?
And then you did some sort of witchcraft.
Uh-huh.
Murka, I think you just discovered time travel.
I think I had 3 or 4.
Is that cute, Lefty? Because next time we get together,
I'm just breaking your
you and I
balls.
fight in a fucking Marriott parking lot, just like.
I don't know. I'm down, Lefty. Or I'm down. I'm down. Anybody.
Wait, why did he just offer to fight me? Yeah, fuck you too, Lefty. Let's fight.
It wasn't on purpose.
I just.
I'm glad the Rage Squad Killers subreddit is all on your ass. Good, fuck you too, you bastard.
No, Lefty, you asked the question how drunk I was. I think I had 3 or 4 hard lemonades that night, but I don't know how many I had before I rolled with Lefty.
You mean Murka?
Yes, I do mean Murka. I'm sorry.
You can roll with me anytime. We're like Maverick and Iceman.
There you go. Oh yeah, I see.
Hardcore motherfucker. But at least Woody gave me the fucking credence of saying, like, yeah, Murka was really strong. Like, he knows.
You were the strongest guy in the room.
I'm way stronger than Kyle, and you're old, so I know I'm stronger than you.
Being old doesn't really deter your muscles.
Yeah, well, don't
eventually
fucking
it does.
Questions
Yeah, eventually it does. It does by percentages, but like if you keep up with it.
I mean,
speaking of being old and working out and training, how's working out with Joe Lozon? Woody, I'm really curious.
I was doing shit. Woody would kick the shit out of me because he's scary and he could do like weird, like twist your leg around shit. Like it's not. You don't want to fuck with Woody. I don't.
Because he's trained. That's the difference between.
Dude, the students at Joe's school, it's funny. He teaches what he calls asshole jujitsu, and like they do shit nonstop that you don't see at other schools. Like the muffler, for example. When you're really tired and you're breathing heavy, they put their hand on your mouth and just fucking like make you really unhappy.
Those fucking assholes.
Yeah. Dude, Joe was telling me he was rolling with someone, and he was wearing a gi, which is really uncommon.
What's a gi?
It's those karate pajamas people wear. You with me?
I don't know what that means.
Oh, the big white, like, karate outfits people
Mr.
wear.
Miyagi costume.
Okay. You're with me now, right?
Yeah, I understand what that means.
A Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu gi is much thicker and more durable than others. Because of all the grabbing and pulling and stuff that happens, and all the seams, like the insides of the chest they get really like rough. And he takes his gi out, he like untucks it, and he starts sawing on the back of somebody's neck. Like
God damn it! Honestly, I wish I could. Wait, is Joe there right now?
No, he went to bed.
You need to go get Joe and bring him back here.
No, I can't do that. Joe's sleeping with his fiancée in bed.
You can go grab fucking Joe and bring him back here. Because I am guaranteeing that you have the capacity to walk. Can you do that?
I can.
Can you walk and then get fucking him? Because
like
I want to talk to him. Because I'm not in your situation where I'm just constantly around the fucking brilliant.
We just got in an awesome burn, and I don't think anybody.
Yeah, go get fucking Joe. Go get Joe. Woody, go get fucking Joe.
I love you, Murka. He is upstairs with his fiancée sleeping right now. I'm not gonna jump in that room. No, I don't think so. It's
actually, Woody, you should burst in and be like, Joe, you gotta come on PKA right now. Murka wants you, and just run out.
More views you would get if he came and he talked to me specifically.
He's in bed. But all the students here have all these details right. Like I go for a guillotine,
his phone number.
they immediately know that. Oh, Murka, please don't call him.
Don't call him.
Murka,
Wait, am I gonna get beat up?
there's a good chance, yes.
There actually might. Yeah, he might be
Oh
angry.
my god, if he leaps across the Midwest and punches me.
Why do you
Able
have
to
his
scale
phone
the
number?
Appalachians in a single
Did he
bound.
give you his phone number?
Yeah.
Joe Lozon's a phone number.
He thought I was fucking funny.
Yeah, you are.
I'm better than you.
I could really troll Murka right now, but
You
I
know
don't
what?
want.
I mean, I would be scared to
Murka,
fight.
you know who might want to hear some of your comedy right now? Joe Lozon.
Fuck you.
You should call him and give him some of your comedy bits.
You know what? I should just call. I'm gonna call Joe Lozon.
Don't
No,
not
don't
do
do-
this.
Don't
do
do
this.
that. Don't do that.
Don't do this.
Murka, don't. I was kidding. It's a joke.
He was trying to get you beat up
Oh, is he gonna beat me up?
across
Is he
the
gonna
Midwest.
teleport over
Yes,
here?
Oh, wait. Here, let me make this. He right now is in training camp, preparing for a UFC fight a couple weeks away. Leave him alone.
Tell me that's a missing thing, but I really think that Joe liked me. He thought I was funny.
Yeah.
He liked me.
Yeah.
But not funny enough to answer your call.
But not funny
Fuck
enough to
you.
ruin his sleep during training camp.
Yeah,
Leave
1:30
him
in the
alone.
morning. What's it like hanging out with a professional athlete? Like somebody that like that's their job is being fit and strong and like training. Like that's
Hey,
like
Lefty, what's it
Oh,
like being someone who doesn't have a fucking semblance of originality? Is that what it's
Murka,
like?
stop.
I'm being a fucking asshole.
You are excelling at it.
You know how good I am being an asshole?
You're the best I know.
you know how it feels like Carlos Mencia's money. That's how it feels.
Oh, so being someone who has no original humor?
Right, because you
Yeah,
excuse
all
me
just
being unoriginal.
God.
Yeah, that's
Well, then praise Christ for that, because he is the worst about humor.
I guess.
So he's real scheduled. You know, like you can every morning I ask him like, you know, what do we do
No.
today? And he just lays it out. Like at 10 we're doing this, at 1 we're doing that. I'm coming back. He's got other
No,
fighters.
of course.
He's coaching a couple guys right now. People are fights coming up, so he like attends their sparring sessions and makes sure that they're not just like random sparring, but like impersonating their opponent and stuff like that.
God, he is ridiculous. He is huge.
Yeah, on
Like,
TV he doesn't look as big as he does in real life.
No, I mean, it was weird for me to see him.
Yeah,
Like, I'm 6'1" ish, and then seeing him, it was weird. Because he is someone who I know can completely just decide to literally kill me. If he decided one day, like, alright, I'm gonna kill this guy, like, he wouldn't have a problem with it. But he can do it.
yeah.
He can do it. Like, that's just how he goes.
Now, what have your fears been? I guess I don't know, damped down because you were very scared. I mean, I could tell that you were kind of worried, like, oh, I'm not training with Joe Lozon because he's going to be training with a fight.
Yeah, he's a scary
he's not going to want
motherfucker, man.
nothing to do with me. Is he helping you along, or is he like showing you like the life?
It's
Like,
way more inclusive than I thought it was going to be. For example, you know, he hits mitts with his coach, and that was the sort of thing where I would want to stand off. Like, you know, you're hitting mitts with him. I'm not working in, but he kind of insists that I work in. That's what we're there for. As a matter of fact, today there were me and this, I don't know if she's a pro or amateur fighter, but Dasha and Joe and I were all taking turns on the mitts and, you know, hitting mitts.
He's a very friendly guy.
He's super friendly. Yep.
Incredibly friendly. He taught me and Kyle how to fight
He's got more work to do.
outside of a Marriott once. Hey, do you remember that, Woody?
In a patch of grass where dogs pooed.
Yes. Well, hey, let's not talk about that. Do you remember where I...
wait, please tell me somebody stepped in dog shit.
I dominated FPS Kyle.
Oh, did you
Right.
beat Kyle?
Yeah, I beat him both times. And then you didn't decide to stay around when I brought my internet accessed computer, which was apparently a big thing. Brought it there. We watched a bunch of disgusting, horrible internet videos. And then me and Kyle had a video. And I beat him.
In arm wrestling?
Yes. And that's what he wants to try next time.
Oh, he wants to try arm wrestling again? So are you working out? Because Kyle's working out.
Yeah, I mean, he asked me, he was like, how much are you benching now? And he said that he benched fucking 175.
Mm-hmm.
Like on his own. I bench 225, 235 every time. Like
chest muscles are weak.
Like I'm
Wait, your chest muscles wings? Is that what
muscular.
Yeah, I mean, like 170.
Like, I'm a big guy.
Murka, I'm going to ask you, right? Today, or yesterday actually, I benched 135 8 times. And it was... I did 10 times. And I don't think I had many more. What do you What do you think my max is? 160?
No, higher than that.
Oh?
You benched 135 6 times?
10 times.
10 times. Alright, I would say your max is 195.
Yeah, it's not that high.
I think you're generous, but I'll take it.
No, I would say that. I mean,
You see that in his YouTube channel description? Can bench 195.
Yeah, right. I'm going to add it to my Twitter profile next to the tsunami surfboard crap.
Yeah.
don't know,
That's a legitimate approach, right?
my bench is 195, but
For
I can
endurance.
do 135, or 235 rather, just real quick, like 3 or 4
It is.
times.
My brother's a horse. My brother can do 230 like 10 times.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he look anything like me? Because
He's
I don't
bigger
look
than
anything
you.
like that.
Your brother has a crooked penis, though.
Yeah, my brother, that's pretty much all he did.
Oh yeah, you can bench that when you got a curvy dick, so whatever.
I
You
love
fucking asshole.
See if I can find a picture of my brother recently.
I love that.
But not of his curvy penis, though.
I'm like,
I'm trying to find-
why is his nickname Crook? Well, he's got a crook in his penis. Of course.
No, don't forgo with that, man. Just
Now, what's the approach? I want to see somebody let me know in the comments, or if any of you, like, what is the idea between, like, you know, the 10 reps or more, or 10 to 15 reps versus, like, powerlifting as much as you can until you can't lift it anymore?
Yeah, it's fucking easy to differentiate that shit, man.
Well, but, like, what are the gains? What are the... I just don't know.
When would you do which? Like,
Yeah.
based on your goals?
Oh, my goals? I wanted to bench 300.
No, so some people might choose to do, like, a lighter weight 15 times, and some would pick a harder 4 times. Lefty wants to know when you should choose which and why.
Okay, well then, lefty? Fuck you.
Oh, God! Alright, that was a little funny.
A little funny, Woody. Come on, give me that.
You should put that in your comedy routine. You should put that in your routine.
You think
know
you're
what?
funny enough to make it into my comedy routine?
Write that one down.
Yeah, write it down. I think you got gold there, Taylor. It's gold. Tell me, why do they call it Ovaltine?
I don't know if you guys can click this. Just tell me.
Wings, don't ruin this!
I only have one monitor. I can't.
I mean, I'm
Which one's your brother?
hilarious.
The one in the far left.
I have.
Far left? Okay, wow.
I need to.
People might
Yay.
want to see this.
Soon I'll.
Wait, why is he wearing a thong?
Where's the thong at?
I'm just fucking with you. No, yeah, he's I don't. How do I not sound gay
But
here?
I need to.
Well, I don't care. He looks like a fit dude.
He's quite the looker.
He's bigger than this now. This is like a year or so ago.
And he's the one with the glasses on?
Yeah.
Or is he the one cuddling?
He's the one with the glasses on. The guy cuddling's
Is he like the small looking Asian boy?
I mean,
that's
wings.
That's why they called rice cake,
Wings.
and that's cooked.
Wings.
And
Do you
that's,
think I could
crook.
take
So you got rice cake, cooked,
Lefty
and
in a
crook.
fight? Do you think I could take him?
My
Lefty?
brother?
Or his brother? Who he has?
Lefty.
Lefty's
I don't think you
6'4".
can take Lefty in a fight because Lefty has a lot of leverage against you.
He's 6'4" and he's big, man. You'd have your work cut out.
I mean, he's probably.
But Murka's
How big are
strong.
your arms, Lefty?
How-
Like how long are they? You have short arms or long arms?
Average arms?
Can you palm a basketball?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he got milk jug hands. He'd tear you up.
Follow basketball.
No, actually, for how tall I am, I don't really have big hands. Like I can palm a basketball, but it's not like my my fingers wrap around it like, oh my god.
I got little girl hands.
Yeah.
Lefty, would you feel comfortable fighting me?
No, I don't see why we would have to fight in the first place.
Fantastic, because I'd kick the shit out of you.
Possibly. Sure. Yeah, I mean, I've gotten my ass kicked before.
All right, well then you wouldn't mind a second time.
No, the first time I was in college, we were imbibing, of course, and somebody found a pair of boxing.
Were you drinking?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We were all of legal age, of course, but somebody found a pair of boxing gloves, and they thought, hey, we should box. And I was like, okay.
Well, how about you fucking box, and then I'll contribute my own aspect.
Long story short, somebody found my button, and
oh my god! Well, now I'm ashamed.
Yeah, right here,
that's
button.
where it is.
But I blame it because we were in the front yard of the house at the time, and
you never got down like this.
We were around, and I only had my right hand. It was my right hand, and I'm southpaw.
You found boxing gloves, and you each had one.
We each had one. It wasn't a set. It was a pair.
Gotcha.
I'm embarrassed on your behalf.
And so I only had my jab hand.
Being ready and be ready to give shit up.
Can you do that?
Should nothing happen?
And so I was,
he's looking at himself in the camera. You know he is.
Yeah.
He just fucking.
And then I backed into a grill.
I have no camera in myself right now
because I was drunk.
But nobody picked me out as a person, so I'm feeling good about that.
What do you mean nobody picked you out?
Yeah, how about you love me right now?
What do you mean nobody picked you out as a person?
Before I answer that, I want to see fucking Lefty answer this shit.
Answer what?
Okay, Lefty, what did Murka mean when he said that nobody picked him out as a person?
Oh my god.
Are you as confused as me? Do you think that you're not on the center stage?
It's really It's either really emotional and deep seated, or it was he didn't get picked for basketball once in junior high and he's still really fucking pissed about it. Yeah. It's either of those.
It's probably the latter, because Murka's like 5'6", and he lies about his height.
Semblance of validity throughout that entire thing. No, didn't do that. I was actually, if you check Missouri, I was the #1 rated goalie in the entire fucking Missouri.
Because being a goalie is really going to help you out with a 7-inch height disadvantage.
Oh, did it? It did.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Go ahead and look up the research.
I don't think you realize how big
shots fired.
Offered fucking scholarships by fucking Boston College. That would be ridiculous. That'd be silly.
So you were a goalie? Is that what style? Butterfly, or were you
no,
hybrid?
Mix. Stand up and butterfly.
Let
You
me
gotta
ask
make
this
a mix.
question to Woody.
Gotta make a mix.
Wings, what did you say?
You're what, 5'11", 6 foot, Woody?
Yeah, 6 foot.
Do you think you could beat a guy that's 6'7" with no fighting skills?
Is he weak, or is he kind of bulky?
Say he's athletic.
If he's athletic, I'm gonna have a hard time. A better version of me could. A 6 foot guy can clearly beat a 6'7" guy.
Woody knows. Just the fucking games. He knows how it works.
Yeah, if he's 6'7" and take Hutch and stretch him out, what would that be? 3 more inches? I think I got it.
I don't know anything about Hutch.
Oh, Hutch is really thin.
Mm-hmm.
And if Hutch
I know he's thin, but I don't know how tall he is.
He's 6'4". So,
oh, he's just a little bitch.
But if you were to take him and stretch him 3 inches, I think I'd be more than fine. But if you were to take Lefty and add a couple more inches to him, that'd be a tough thing.
I'd take that too, a couple more inches added.
I mean, Lefty,
I'm just wondering, because that would be the challenge Murka would face. A 7-inch difference. That's what a 7-inch difference would look like.
Is it 7 or 5?
Ah!
Wait, I'm sorry. This is really hard on me.
Murka, can I press your pause button? Pause.
Don't fucking press my pause button, you cunt.
Lefty's 6'4".
No, but
Murka's 6'1", I think.
You're about
6'5" and shoes.
6'6", right? Or I guess that's
Wait, are you asking me?
Fucking shit is that comes on you. But what is your real height? How tall are you?
Who are you looking at right now?
Lefty is 6'4".
I'm 6'4", I'm 6'5" in shoes, and depending on what convenience store I'm leaving, I'm 6'6".
Say what I say. How tall are you?
I'm like 6'4", 6'5".
6'4"? Oh. Well, now it's less impressive.
What's less impressive?
That he's 6'4".
Well,
Why is it less impressive?
It's not impressive because you don't earn that. You just granted it.
Yeah, it's just kind of is.
I'm 6'1".
And that's tall, right? I don't go around telling people, like, yeah, I'm 6'4", I'm 6'5", and fuck you.
I'm gonna punch you right in the fucking jaw the first time I meet you.
Oh, God, that's gonna be a great meeting.
Will it? Will it? Or will it be you saying, you shouldn't hit me, and then I'll hit you right in the fucking jaw?
Murka, what are you doing? Why are you being so tough
Why
on
are you
the internet?
threatening violence?
Oh my God, I'm trying to be...
Let me give you a tip about fighting here, Murka.
Don't tell me what to fucking do, Wings.
I'll give you a tip.
I'm trying to
Where's
do
Kyle?
something.
We need Kyle.
Yes.
Get Kyle on his damn phone.
Hey, I'm trying to do something that's entertaining because I know that this isn't going to be entertaining if he does
Are you
that.
saying I'm not entertaining? Yes?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm saying not entertaining. It's contingent largely on what you decide to do. Like, it's about being entertaining. Like, you got to do that.
The thing about Murka this show is he hasn't drank enough. What do you guys think? Should he finish another one?
Even though it's 16.
I think we should push his limits.
Okay, you gentlemen.
You know, wait, Murka, hear me out. We've seen you drink one, but we haven't seen you go back to back. And we're not sure it can be done.
I drank this entire double bottle.
He's on like 16-ounce beers here.
Dude, Wings, don't even fucking pretend like you can keep up.
And you were drinking Coors too, right, Murka?
You see me pretending that I can keep up with drinking?
Because I don't want to have as many calories. Like I don't.
Oh, I thought I saw regular Coors cans. Oh,
Oh, no,
Coors
these
Light?
are Coors Banquet.
Ah.
Oh, do you like Coors Banquet? I really like Coors Banquet.
How is Coors Banquet different? Is
God damn it! What
is it hopsier? Like I don't.
Coors Banquet is different because it's basically like saying, you don't like Bud Light? Oh, you like Budweiser. Like that's how it's different. Like
It's a little bit heavier.
Coors Banquet is different from Coors Light as Budweiser is different from Bud Light.
Would you call it in between Coors and Coors Light?
Just don't have that. Just don't.
Oh, you can't go in between them.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm here now.
Yeah, with one glass when the challenge was 2.
Don't you cunt.
Forget about me.
You
Sorry.
cunt. You act like I'm one of the ones to fucking not go through.
Murka just dropped a don't you, and I just had to jump in with that.
Hey, guess what, Lefty? How about you fucking drink something, you asshole?
Oh, I am, but I can actually handle my liquor.
Oh, you can? That's adorable.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
How about you do it instead of just fucking talking about it? Does that sound like a cute idea?
Because I'm not trying to get drunk. I'm trying to put on a show for people.
Murka,
Oh my
I'm
God,
curious.
it's almost like I'm way better at what you're trying to do than what you're doing. That's
You
adorable.
probably are.
Okay.
Look at your subscriber count. Of course you're better at it than me.
No, I'm better at...
Viewer disclaimer, when you get drunk, this is what it looks like to people that aren't drunk.
Just drink.
When you get drunk, you turn into that asshole your father always
He
was.
looks like a goddamn Wolverine in a dark background over
No,
there.
he looks like a... Oh, never
And
Oh,
mind.
you're
you
talking
know
about
what?
me?
Yes.
I can't
Also,
improve my lighting. I looked around.
Can you get
Hey, what kind of lighting does Joe have in his
Because I
house?
really want to see Joe.
No lighting?
It's been a while since I've seen Joe.
This room actually, like, as I sit in it, feels well lit. But I know that the
Is it
camera...
that bad?
You know what, Murka? I
Yeah.
heard through the Vine that Joe will show up if you drink 2 beers back to back. I heard that. I don't
already
know.
watched me drink a
I
full
read it in
beer
People.
by
I
myself.
read it in People. I did.
Dude, if you, I heard that if you fully lay back and then just deep throat what I have to offer you, then you'll enjoy that. Do you enjoy that?
Can I play you a tune, Murka?
Fucking
Can I
cunt.
play you a tune?
So Murka, you know what? Are you doing Bill Burr here? Like, because he would do this.
Oh my God!
Did you see him in Philly?
I know. I saw Bill Burr.
But so did you see him do 10 minutes in Philly?
12 minutes in Philly.
Oh, am I mistaken? Maybe I am.
Yes.
But you know the routine I'm talking about.
Yes.
For people
Where
who
he
don't,
just makes fun of them the whole time.
yes. For people, For people who don't know this, I guess like comedian after comedian after comedian came up before him,
Yeah.
and the crowd was like the most hostile, terrible. Like,
He did incredibly the whole time. He won them back.
yeah,
He
by
won
cursing
the
at them.
crowd.
He's like, "You fucking ingrates! I hope the Eagles always lose. I hope that." Like, he's just like poking at him. You guys are so disgusting. Your women are fat and they're whores. And he's like taking a drink. I got 9 more minutes of this.
Exactly. Yeah, just like, there's 11 more minutes of this. And just makes it happen. He is hilarious.
Yeah, and after a while, they started to enjoy their insults.
Like, oh my God, he's hilarious.
See, I remember the Bill Burr half-hour Comedy Central comedy special.
Which special?
The half-hour. Remember when Comedy Central
Give
did
me
those little
the
half
name
hours?
of the special.
I don't remember. I don't remember the exact name of it, but it was a long time ago. He's a lot younger looking, and I think he was wearing a suit. I forget that. But it was one of those half-hour specials. It wasn't a full hour. It was a half hour.
Are you about to vomit?
No, I'm just very frustrated that he is not appropriately giving credit to this fucking special.
So, Taylor,
I have more monitors, so I will.
he will look
Murka?
it up. While you look it up,
looking it
I've
up.
got a question for Murka. Give me some. Wait. No, he's working on it. He's going to come up with a name. But do I have your focus? I need your focus.
I do. I'm
All right.
very frustrated, but he's trying to play it off like it's not a big deal. It is a big deal. That's how comedy goes.
Hypothetically, if I just ripped on the Rape Squad Killer subreddit for 12 minutes, would I win them back?
No, you wouldn't, because they hate you so much. And you know what? If you said, fuck Murka Durkah, they love me so much. It's unreal. They think I'm hilarious.
I'm a little concerned that they might see a whole new you tonight.
Maybe they'll say that I'm just the best thing to ever happen to them. Maybe that'll happen.
That could
Who
be.
knows?
It could be. That's what I said after the first handy.
Yeah, well, I'm better than you, so that'll happen.
At the handies?
well-
I don't know. I practice a lot.
I mean, Woody doesn't know, because he's already got that big practicing amount.
Dude,
As far as I can understand.
I do the
can I
best
sorry,
handies
Woody.
I've ever felt. Just saying.
Sorry.
Are you trying to play some shit?
You always know when you're ready. You always know what feel good.
Yeah, exactly. I've
feels
got
good?
that perfect sensory feedback loop.
Right. You're like, oh man, a little bit more on the index,
a little bit
more
harder.
on the ring, a little loosen that up. a little
Oh,
bit.
wait a minute. Now they've panned over to the guy's face. Time to stop.
Alright, well, fuck you, Becky, because you know exactly what I'm panicking.
Hold on. Here we go. Murka, this is for you. Bill Burr. I was talking about the Comedy Central Presents he filmed.
I swear to
in
God,
2003,
if you bad Bill Burr,
which-
I'll punch you right in the side of the face.
No. Hold on. Just let me tell my
He's
story.
following the rules you
I remember-
outlined.
The Comedy Central Presents episode filmed in 2003, which is a half-hour special, which I would assume is material pulled from what is his CD called Emotionally Unavailable from 2003. I would just assume there's similar material. But then he apparently took like a 4-year hiatus, it looks like. So that's why I asked earlier in the show.
And then he had...
Well, I don't know if something happened because he was in, I don't know what happened because I remember seeing that comedy special a long time ago, and now Bill Burr is this huge thing, and he's hilarious, but I just remember him from a long time ago, and I also remember him not being around for a while, and I just...
Okay. I forgive you.
I wonder if there's anything left he can say that doesn't infuriate Taylor?
There is literally nothing you can say because
You know what was great to watch on TV?
I hope that you die in a house fire.
The Chicago Blackhawks winning the Stanley Cup.
Oh,
And the parade through the streets of Chicago with the Stanley Cup.
I love it when my home team wins the Stanley Cup.
What about the Chicago Stronger T-shirts they put out?
Oh yeah, the Chicago Strong. I feel like
Good.
that's
Yes,
a rip on
they should
Boston.
have. They should have sold it. They should have kept on selling it. Don't care about the people that were pissed off because the Boston Bruins co-opted Boston Strong to sell hockey,
fine.
and that's bullshit. And once that happens,
gotta
that
win
becomes
that.
fair game.
That's fine.
Because the Boston Strong thing was a fallout from. I mean, I don't like the adding strong to something because that's Live Strong, and I don't like Lance Armstrong, and he was a sham.
Woody Strong.
Woody Strong, but
You're fine. Don't worry about that.
But I think Boston Strong, and it was very. I mean, it's the outpouring of support for all the victims of the Boston Marathon bombings was commendable. And oh God, who was that guy that made that awesome Facebook post in the wake
Quit
of
being
the,
a cunt!
But who was that guy in the wake of the bombing? He was in something called The League. He's at Patton Oswalt. Made an absolutely awesome Facebook post. And it was really emotional, and it's really awesome that people banded around.
I hope you die in a house fire.
What? Why you don't like Patton Oswalt? Clearly.
No, I love him.
No, I'm talking to Taylor.
You're talking about Murka.
And I'm kind of poking at him because I think the actual truth is he loves Patton Oswalt and doesn't consider you worthy to say his name for some reason. Am I on target?
I hate that so much.
What do you hate?
Patton Oswalt?
Seeing all of these. Wait. I need to figure this out real quick.
Okay.
I think he's talking to people that aren't there.
I'm talking to you, you fucking cunt. Listen to me, asshole. So you are a Blackhawks fan.
Yes.
So you enjoy the Blackhawks and you think they're fun? Okay.
Well, I enjoy hockey as a game, and I identify with the Blackhawks because of my.
Do you really?
Yes.
Clark Kent people very upset about this.
I legitimately hope that you die in a house fire.
Well, I'll die eventually, but I don't know when.
No, I'll make
I
sure you
genuinely
do.
hope there's a phone booth in your house so I can see you change clothes.
Look at this and that. Wings, he's the one who always makes those really scary things that he does. But I'll also be the one to say that I really hope you die in a house fire. That's not a joke. I'm not being a dick. Like I hope you die in a house fire.
You might be being a dick.
What if I die from a massive stroke? Does that count?
You know what? I don't give a
that suitable?
fuck. But you know
Yeah,
what?
it's a
You
massive
have-
stroke
what is
is
the fact
suitable?
that I say I hope you all die in a house fire.
All of us? I thought I was immune from
Yeah,
his
you just
wrath.
hated me. Why you gotta
Until
drag
just
Woody and
now.
Wings into this? That's not cool.
Yes.
Hey, guess what? Guess what, Mr. I'm the best? Fuck you.
Which one's Mr. I'm the best?
Wouldn't that be the
First
person
thing up,
that's
fuck you.
The one who's making a bunch of
Fuck you.
scenes.
A bunch of scenes?
No, Woody never made a bunch of scenes.
is it the one making an ass out of himself?
It's the one talking right now. Fuck
That's you.
But anyway, if I can just jump on this Boston Strong thing, just because I hated this from the beginning. It was really awesome, the outpouring of support for the responders and the survivors of the marathon bombings in Boston.
I hate you so much, it's unreal. Fuck you.
That was absolutely commendable, and it's awesome. It's great to see humanity and people's responding to that. And Patton Oswalt was very right, and I share his outlook on humanity, even though I am a cynical bastard. But Boston Strong, almost the thing Boston Strong and the image of the ribbon almost immediately started appearing plastered all around the garden where or the arena where the Boston Bruins play, and it
You know
appeared
what? I
as
hate
an image.
every fucking cunt who tried to make that a thing.
Who projected?
Fuck
They
you.
projected it onto
Do
the
your own
ice.
thing.
They used it. They used the imaging and the term "Boston Strong" to sell hockey. I don't care about they were trying to show support for the victims. They were trying to sell you hockey. And once they did that, they co-opted it for a for-profit organization.
Do you know how
And
much
once they did that, it became fair game to shoot down Boston Strong and to make Chicago stronger, or Boston not so strong tweets in the wake of the Blackhawks winning
Given
the Stanley Cup.
$100,
That is incredibly that is wholly acceptable.
Shut the fuck
I agree with you. As soon as it backfires on them, it's
Wait,
amazing.
shut the fuck up. I'm saying, given $100, I would do anything to
Really?
punch one of you right in the face.
I'll go first.
Will you? Will you do it?
You're proposing you punch while I wait, or we go at it?
No, I'm gonna hit you as soon as I can.
I don't understand.
Can the person getting punched respond?
No.
Oh, well, fuck
actually,
that. Never mind.
I like a fight.
I'll let you punch me if I get to
You wanna
headbutt
have
you.
a fight with me?
You know who I would let punch me? The YOLO boys.
Absolutely.
Because I'm pretty sure I could take your punch, but I don't think you can take my headbutt.
That asshole who says, if you want to be on Twitter, you gotta follow twitter.com/Murka Durkah. Like, that's the worst thing. And then you gotta say, you want to get on YouTube, you gotta go to youtube.com/xcapone. Like, that's what you gotta go with.
Go with that.
That's Painkiller already, episode 40.
140.
No, 140.
140.
No, we really did set back in time. We're back to episode 40 now.
All right.